Hello, everyone, and we're back with Pokemon Ice, baby, ice. Thank you. Yeah, we've been on a hot streak with everything going smoothly, and hopefully that'll persist. And I guess we should start off by doing a recap as we usually do. Does anyone want to do that for us? We all turn to Quill.
Yeah, does anyone want to
You
do
are being thrown under
please?
the bus.
Okay.
You went over this earlier. Come on.
All right. Last time we set off towards the hollowed flames. I think I got it right that time. Their little base up in the mountain. On our way there, a snowstorm started to come through, and we took shelter in a cave that was full of funhouse mirrors. Aiden made funny faces. Sib destroyed one of the mirrors, and we went looking through the caves and found a secret passage that had a spell book frozen in ice, a lot of ice. So we used the soul stone to melt it, and then the strong guy and the small guy started trying to break it out, and eventually we got it out. In the process, Bree discovered that the calling card we had gotten from the queen was probably bugged, so we destroyed it. And after that, we made our way out to make our way to the rest of the way to the mountain. We got there, everything was pretty much fine on the way up, and then we met Brunhilde and some guards taking a Nidoran into custody. So we warned Brunhilde about the scrying properties of the calling card and gave her the coal. And then she went to take the Nidoran to jail and sent us off to their base camp, where we were informed that she was a lie. And we met the real Brunhilde. After apologies were made, she took us to various spots on the tower to show us several points of interest. To the northeast, we were able to see a meteor and an anti-gravity tower that had a chunk taken out of it. And then to the south, there was a temple that may have the Ashen Scepter in it. For the latter part of the episode, we deliberated where to go and ultimately got nowhere.
Mm-hmm. All right, get your inspiration coupon.
Okay.
Expires at the end of today. All right. So you guys were given a tent to lodge in for the night. Yeah, let's get this going. Yeah, there we go. You were given a tent that was usually meant for the rest of these Templars and clerics, and you get a good night's sleep inside this tent. It's probably more or less what you experienced out in the wilderness, except you're close to this giant pyre in the middle of the Camp Daybreak, so that keeps things somewhat warmer. You can even see through the tent through night that this flame, as massive as it gets, it kind of splutters out, and you see someone run to it and try to get it back up and going. So it's somewhat wavering despite the massive size of it. But other than that, you get a good night's sleep and you're allowed to take the benefits of a long rest, because you are technically in a not in the wilderness right now.
Somebody gets their 2 vortex warps back.
Yes. But early in the morning, you are awoken to the sound of a horn, like a just a basic alert horn you'd expect in the military. And when this happens, at Camp Daybreak, it seems like just all night long, it's just steady movement. It kind of dies down a little in the night, but after that horn goes off, you see, like, it just almost in a split second, all these Pokemon are moving around back and forth. That is when just a second here. Forgot one little note here. That is when a Torkoal comes to your tent, clad in kind of, he has kind of the grunt armor where it doesn't look as spectacular as Brunhilde's did, but he's armored nonetheless with his shell, and you can see the smoke billowing out of his back. And he says to you, "The commander would like to see you by the pyre." You may be still, like, tucked in right now.
Yeah, okay, we'll be there. Just, he wants to see us as soon as possible, or?
When you're ready, but the sooner the better.
Alright, we'll be there. Thank you.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright. So I guess we get ready and stuff, and then head over to the pyre, unless anyone else has anything else they want to do.
Not particularly.
Yeah, we're probably just gonna hear people outside. Just gonna hear ching 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 clank 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 clank.
Armor up. Maybe some bickering on the side of that.
You're ever going to make that less loud?
Alright. You're just gonna get your stuff on. Well, I guess you don't have your stuff. You're still
Right,
disarmed.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, you can get what you can and head toward the pyre. Yeah, when you go outside, it's very similar to, like, when you arrived at this place, where just everyone's running around doing something. The clerics are kind of examining injured, treating frost burns, kissing those boo-boos better. And you see paladins switching patrols. You go to the pyre again. That's spluttering in and out. When you look around the base camp for a while, you're sitting there for a little while, but you see this. You see a Blaziken clad in just this magnificent armor with a bunch of medals on the side of his on his chest. This armor's just covering him head to toe, and he has a helmet that's kind of in the shape of his head, tucked underneath his arm. And you see him speaking with other members of the Hallowed Flame before he gets to you. But when you see his face, it looks like that of, I wouldn't say he's just kind of stoic. It looks like he's receptive to when others are talking to him. Like, you see his, like, eyes go up into the corner of his head, and he nods when they're talking to him. But he seems very grizzled. I wouldn't say no nonsense, but a very serious demeanor to him. And he does that salute like Brunhilde did, and it's where they put their hand on their heart or chest, and they put one hand down to the left side and they bow. And he does that to the few he's talking to, and he's talking to. He seems to be, like, making his way to you, but he's constantly cut off by someone, and then he talks to them. But then he slowly saunters over to you, and he eyes you up, It says, "You must be the four Brunhilde was talking about." Hmm?
Sabrina
Yeah.
nods.
That would be us.
And you intend to go to the Temple of Severance, if I'm correct?
Yeah, I
Yes.
tried as hard as I could to convince these guys that it wasn't a good idea, but, well, Sib's just too hard-headed.
Well, if I'm being honest, and I am, I think you made the right decision on staying here and going to the Temple of Severance right away. That queen character already sabotaged one of our goals. Who's to say she ain't listening to us and going to do it again? We need to strike while the iron's hot.
Sigurd would make the briefest of glances down to Sabrina.
I'm
but-
sure Sid
and
Bad
then
would as
look
well.
Back up and,
She's
nod.
got she's got a pouty face on, and her cheeks are all puffed up, and she's frowning.
Hmm.
And because I am honest, Brunhilde seems to trust you, but let's just say we've made a lot of enemies since arriving here, and so I don't entirely trust you yet. But if your intentions are true, then we'll see how things work out. If you didn't hear from Brunhilde already, we're quite hard-pressed, about 200 strong here. But due to the cold, we can't really patrol too far from camp. You noticed the gate to the east, did you? And he signals out to that, like, massive gate where you saw a bunch of moving, figures.
Oh, the big wall?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right now, it's overrun with those pretender beasts. We don't have any idea why they're amassing there, but if we don't drive them out and take that location, we can't get off this mountain. But that's where you come in. You're gonna go to the crematorium, called the Temple of Severance. It served as a ritual ground in which the great dragon was split into 3 here on Havergal. By the way, I'm Captain Uriel. He slowly reaches his hand out to Sigurd.
Sigurd of nothing.
Hmm.
Apologies. He kind of glances down.
And he looks at the rest of you, waiting for, like, you'd assume an introduction.
I'm Sinbad.
I'm Sabrina.
Aiden's obviously a bit quiet in the back since he's been, you've been able to tell ever since he got here, just with all the people just constantly bustling, that he's kind of been a little bit shy, but he finally eventually speaks up. Aiden.
Hmm. But you'll be going down there, and if you can get there quick, then that would be, I feel, would be the most optimal way to go about it. Now, the temple didn't get its name from just being a ritual of the separation of the great dragon. Even before, it served as a crematorium for Havergal. But what I need to warn you about is back in the days of old, they treated the bodies of high-ranking Templars and clerics as sacred relics. You see, we believe when we die, we all become a part of Reshiram's sacred flame that guides and illuminates for the living towards truth and light. And that accursed fallen star has roused the dead from their slumber. We've already seen it in another temple. That's why they must be put to rest. You also, if you can, salvage any relics or items in the tomb. We can't let them fall in the hands of those bandits working with the Queen or profiteers from the Expedition Society. Bring them back here to us or use them to stave off the angry souls. And so you're looking for an item called the Ashen Scepter, a relic forged between the hallowed flame, the gallant guiding bolt, and the binding frost after the separation of the great dragon. It should offer us a great boon pushing forward. You have any questions about this?
You said the spirits need to be put to rest.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly do you mean by that? Just destroying the meteor?
No, they're probably going to be angry when you walk into the tomb. I mean, you need to lay them back down, is what I'm saying.
Got it. Okay.
Why aren't the other two Templar groups trying to find the Ashen Scepter as well?
Because it was our duty in our dominion to come here. You see, the three of us we're one and the same, yet separated, like the great dragon. And that was the Hallowed Flame's duty, since we have the most fire-type Pokemon with us. And the Binding Frost is, well, it's long since lost with how the ice continent is.
So the Binding Frost used to be here, or...
That's correct. It's more or less a dead religion now.
So, like, Hiram himself.
You could say that.
Well, we'll try our hardest to get there and back, well, as fast as we can.
Mm-hmm. Now, you probably don't know what the Ashen Scepter looks like, do you?
Sigurd would shake his head.
Yes, I thought as much. I'm going to send you with a Flame Keeper. Now, I hope you don't judge a book by its cover, considering the Pokemon you are that is going to be accompanying you. And, he snaps over one of the sentries, and you hear him say, "Go get Loki." And he salutes him and then runs off. And the sentry comes back with a small quadrupedal Pokemon with black fur. Sonic Link, could you describe what this looks like? Uh-oh.
The answer is no.
This is obviously Zekrom, guys. It's black.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Okay. So you see this small black quadrupedal Pokemon. It's got blue eyes, red on its head and on its paws. It's wearing it's wearing a sort of chainmail combined with the sort of vestments you'd expect from the Templars of Reshiram. He seems to be a very sort of serious, not too much of a sort of a no-nonsense type, And he approaches, salutes, and says, Captain Uriel, you need me?
Yes. It's like I said the other day, you're going to be accompanying these 4. He looks at the Metagross, I guess 5.
Not really. It's still 4. It's just.
But Loki is one of the most loyal and faithful and devout among us. Though he's been hindered by the fire curse, the flame still burns brighter than ever in his heart. He's all I can spare right now, especially with Brunhilde setting off to Calder.
Thank you for your kind words, Captain.
Aye.
He looks to you all and he says, My name is Loki, member of the Hall of Flames, and I will be accompanying you.
Now... Oh, you're going to say something?
I was just gonna say, Sigurd, nice to meet you. And no one else. Okay.
Yeah. Everyone just doesn't want to introduce themselves.
Aiden's very shy. He's not.
Not very talkative, are you?
Honestly, I don't really talk all that much because I'm half expecting my brother to blurt out and start talking and over me.
That's why I'm not talking.
Well, excuse me.
But I should also warn you, too. If you are to encounter any of those beasts while venturing there, Loki will slay them.
Yeah, we were kind of under the impression that would be the case.
I'm aware there are many out there who aren't too keen on doing such a deed, but we have a duty. You can subdue them, but Loki will finish them off. Simply turn around if your heart isn't into watching it.
I'm curious how many of the hallowed flames have killed a mirror image of themselves out here. Seems like that would be a real test of faith.
It's not proud work, but we have to do it since we're the only ones with the will too, apparently.
Regardless, we should be moving.
Yes.
As you said, there are plenty of other people who may find interest in this artifact.
You can take the south gate out. You'll be given your arms back. You will be rewarded when you get back, if you get back. This is a dangerous journey. I'm not going to lie.
I intend to make sure that we are all returning it in one piece, Captain. You need not worry about that.
Yes. I have faith the flame will guide you. And he says, well then, I hope I see you in the next few days.
Well, we certainly hope that we'll be back.
So is Loki a shiny Zorua, or does he just have blue eyes just cuz?
That's what Zora.
Yeah,
Zora has
normally.
Zora has
Normal?
blue eyes.
Yeah.
In
The
fact,
shiny
it's
will
shiny
have red
Zora that
eyes.
has red eyes.
Oh my gosh.
All right, and the captain salutes you, and he walks off, still with his helmet tucked under his arm.
All right, well, we'd better get going. We probably want to get there as fast as we possibly can.
Right, yeah.
As in 1 day trip or a 2 day trip?
As fast as we possibly can.
So 1 day trip.
Preferably.
We
It'll
should
be quite
definitely
the
make tracks. We can't let the queen get her hands on the scepter.
If we're trying to cover our tracks, that would take a bit more time than one day.
I said
I'd
make
imagine.
tracks, not cover our
Oh, make
tracks.
tracks. My bad. I misheard.
All right, are you guys leaving?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, you are given all your stuff back.
Okay.
Hooray!
Yay.
All right.
Now I can go make mirror images of the Ashen Scepter.
And they also give you some provisions as well. I believe off screen, they were they were gonna give them some items for the mission that you can say it out loud if you want, or you can keep it a secret. But
I don't think we're all going to keep it a secret, are we?
and Loki was also given some items. You notice he got something better. He got a bigger potion than you.
Oh wow!
What a surprise, the Templar keeping the good stuff for themselves.
They don't know. They don't know us.
They don't. That's true.
I know. Although they're trusting a guy named Loki, so...
They literally just said not to judge a book by its cover.
I'm not judging a book by its cover, I'm judging it by its title.
That's on the cover.
Are you saying this out loud? We'll just walk in
I was
the
just
dog.
about to ask that same question.
I would like to think that it's just a side thing between Sigurd and Sinbad.
Just go off
Like,
the
he's like-
side. Start
like-
whispering.
Yeah, like Loki's like getting his stuff and Sinbad just says this crap.
All right. So what is your plan of attack for getting there? We have the map fired up, so.
So it sounds like we're planning to just go at a fast pace then. If we're trying to
One
get there in
day
a
trip.
Are we going in one day?
trip.
If we're going in one day, that's a fast pace at.
That's a fast pace for
That's
8
a
hours.
lot of rolls. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's 8 tiles, I believe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles. Those are D4s?
Alright, I don't know why, but the party is a black
D6s.
dot to me.
D6s. Right. That is going to be 8 D6 rolls,
8
huh?
D6 is.
I wasn't
is an
expecting
option.
to roll
Are we
5
doing it?
D6 every day.
Are we going to be doing that? I think.
Are we rolling 8 D6?
Are you gonna roll?
Wait,
Okay.
I mean-
So Loki does not have to do it
Loki
Oh.
does
because
not.
that'll skew the odds if he does it.
Yeah,
that
that's
is
why I was
fair.
like, this wasn't the part of the plan.
What if someone else doesn't roll and we have Sonic roll?
Oh my god.
Do you really want to trust my luck?
Look, you have
I-
two people
I-
with awful luck in the party, but whose is worse?
Here's the thing: I don't trust your luck, but I think it would be funny.
No. Okay.
Okay, well, who do you want to roll instead? You want me to roll, or do you want Sonic to roll? You know both of our
I
rolls.
Ice is PC. He's rolling.
Yeah.
Oh boy, so we're going for it. We're going for the
Okay,
one day.
let's do this slowly though, because I've got to tally it up. So,
Yeah.
okay, first time you guys are booking it. You guys are trudging through the snow. But first, let's see what the temperature is too.
All right.
I'll
that
I'll
gonna
do
be?
the roll for that.
Okay.
The temperature is cold.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
I like the nat 1 though.
it's still almost a nat 20 in that though.
Don't worry, our DC is only 40.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
yikes.
You guys are going. First square.
First square.
You know, in all honesty, with it so cold, booking it might not be the worst idea. Square number 1.
Fire.
Okay, you're good.
Okay.
One square. 2 square. Do we roll this every single square?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would it be faster for us to
Oh,
just...
there it is.
Oh.
One.
I
There's
blame-
Roll 1 8 6.
I blame
okay.
Will.
Okay, I guess it. I'm gonna say that balances out. Okay, so you're still good.
2,000.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Well, at
Next
least
one.
Next.
I guess you're going like
3.
that.
3 tiles in. Oh!
Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we go. All
It's
right.
always the water tiles, man.
And it's 2 of them. That's great.
Let's go.
no.
All right. You have. Oh God, you went on a fast pace too, so everything's not good. All right.
Oh boy.
So
No.
Loki, maybe per your instructions, I guess they wanted to go fast too, but you were making headway to the Temple of Severance, and for you, this might be a little isolating because you're used to traveling in large uniform groups as a Hallowed Flame, and here you are with these 4 what looks like vagabonds. So that might wear on you a little bit. As for the others, you're going through. Does everyone have snowshoes, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And while we're at it, let's do a frost check. With Loki, you have a plus 5. It's basically a con save, but add 15 to it plus your con. You get
Gotcha.
five per each of your winter gears, and you have 3 pieces. So you
What's
have.
the DC going to be this time?
I think it's 20.
Oh, I win.
Oh,
I
wait.
win.
Oh, it's just 20? Okay.
Oh!
Oh, no.
You know, dice.
The
You're
one
supposed
thing
to
other than a
get
nat
these
20.
good rolls.
Oh, no.
That doesn't. That.
Why
that
is
was
there
wrong.
a D17?
Wait, no, that
I
that
can't-
be
I
a
can't
plus
use-
2.
That's
I want to
guys,
see this
stop. It's math.
7.
Don't bully me. It's math. Don't bully me.
I want to see
Okay.
this 17-sided
32.
die.
Okay. Question, Crow.
Yes.
Luck points, if I recall correctly, it's 2 to 1 if I'm giving it to someone else.
Yes.
Crap. Okay. Oh well.
Looks at his one luck
Yeah,
point.
it looks at my 1 luck point.
Dang. I can't use. That's a shame. That's
Can,
enough for
can I
me.
give? Can I give my inspiration to Sonic?
Sure.
Do I
yeah.
want to use-
Sure, you're
do
gonna
I want to use
you're gonna
your-
forget about it otherwise. So let's.
Thank
He's
you.
right, you know. Okay, Sonic, reroll.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yay.
I have
We
a plus
saved
19,
Loki from
so-
freezing to death today.
Has
He will
everyone?
freeze tomorrow.
I think 2 people haven't done it yet.
So I got a plus 19,
I have a-
which
I
means
have a
even on
plus
a roll,
20.
I can't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys are.
I have a plus 20, so I'm good.
Yeah.
All right. You feel the cold, and you've been kind of stuck on that mountain a while near that pyre, so you're kind of more used to that. And since you're a flame keeper, it's not like you to kind of venture out this far, but here you are. You guys enter this. You go by this lake, and since you're going fast, I want you guys to do perception checks with disadvantage.
Oh, no.
Do
Can I
make them
just
as
say I
well?
failed it already?
Well, who knows? You could get 2 20s.
Should I
just
make it as
do-
well?
Yes.
7, 19.
11.
Either one of those is an 8.
You rolled 2 9s, actually.
I did. I
Ooh,
rolled two
okay.
9s.
An 18 and a 19.
Okay. So
Okay,
Sigurd and Loki, good rolls. By this lake you're approaching, off in the distance, you can make out what seems to be this castle made out of ice that you didn't see before when you were looking over here.
What?
And it's kind of like on the edge of the lake right here. You see it off in the distance.
There is no ice cube icon, very sad.
Sigurd is going to silently tap on. Probably Sinbad is probably the person he can actually reach. He's probably gonna like tap on their head and kind of like gesture over to the ice castle.
Yeah, if you're pointing
What
it out,
about it?
everyone can see it.
Oh, we didn't see that before, did we?
It's white on white. That's hard to see.
That's unnatural.
Very. Do you think it's
No,
worth
it's
checking
called
out?
camouflage. It's very natural.
And it's
Do you
like
think
just
it's
a
worth-
completely crystalline ice castle.
Yeah, it's like a castle made out of ice. It's hard to see it from here. Like, you notice it, and you can tell it's made from ice from here, but you see it off in the distance at the lake.
And we care about this, why?
Well, we see it.
Congratulations. We also see a lake, but we don't care about it now, do we?
Blunt, but Sinbad's correct. We have a mission. I'll
I have
report
to
this.
agree.
I'll report this to Commander Uriel upon our return. Perhaps the Hallowed Flames might want to look into it, but for now, that castle we should be wary of it, but we shouldn't focus on it.
Someone want to hand me the map? I guess I'll just sort of.
But
Yeah.
oh, go on.
No, she was just gonna say, yeah, let's keep going.
Because your rolls were so good too for Sigurd and Loki, you could see two figures in the snow, like sneaking up to you, ducking behind snowbanks. And
All right.
you see them, but they aren't aware that you see them.
Vortex.
And only you two. Only you two see them.
It looks like we got two deceivers trying to sneak up on us. Unless you guys have something you want to do, I'm going to announce our presence and make sure they can't sneak up on us.
Vortex warp. Vortex warp.
Wouldn't it be better to sneak attack them once they tried to attack us?
Are you being quiet about this?
Bree
Loki
will
is,
use
yes.
message. Bree will use message to communicate that to
Oh, okay.
Wow.
everyone.
To everyone. Okay.
It's time for the telepathy telephone.
Hooray!
Yay!
I don't like to use such tactics, but I can't deny there is something. It would be rather pragmatic to do.
It's better we get the drop on them than they get the drop on us.
That they're deceivers.
Yeah. What do you
Well, like you
mean
said,
they're
most likely.
deceivers?
Let's put ourselves in a tactically good position. Plenty of cover, things like that. Loki's gonna look for some cover, a good spot that would give them an advantage in the fight.
How
Okay.
close are they?
They're about 20 feet from you.
Oh,
that's
very
it?
close.
Yeah, they're hiding in the snow. There's a few rocks, and then some trees.
Rocks.
we already know they're trying to jump us. Then
Yeah.
I mean, 20 feet's close enough that anyone who wants to get in and attack them face first could do it.
mm-hmm.
At this point, they're just
Yep.
gonna jump out and attack you.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump out and attack them then.
In the middle
All
here.
right.
All right.
Oh
Oh.
no, they're babies!
What?
Uh-oh.
You can
It's just a couple glacians.
you can rearrange yourself however you like to.
Okay.
I want to do this.
Here, we'll just
Oh
do.
no, there's no grid.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Just use the
Wait.
just use the measuring stick.
Right.
The measuring stick knows all.
Right. right.
I guess they're 20 feet from.
I forgot I had that token.
Which token?
Don't worry about it.
I am concerned.
Ah, yes, the 20.
Yeah, you notice these things were camouflaging in the snow.
19.
No, excuse me, that's a 20, not a 29.
Speedy wizards.
Oh, hello.
7.
23. Oh,
Natural
Nice.
one. Parser's back in business, baby.
I think Parser
can't-
recognized you, Sonic.
I can't believe Parser is just out for blood again.
Dude, you should see him in the Zelda campaign.
Really?
It's worse.
Parser has never liked me and never will.
I can't believe Parser actually has someone it hates more than me. This is incredible.
All right. Yeah. So top of the round, Aiden, you can attack these things.
All
You
right.
seem because of Loki and Sigurd, you seem to be able to avoid an ambush from these two.
Right. And I was not actually expecting to go first, but we're just gonna go with our typical easy setup. I'm gonna jump off. I mean, it would have made sense he would be riding the Metagross this whole time, but he's going to spend half his movement to jump off. And I'm gonna shoot the one on the right.
All right. Make an attack roll against the one on the right. B.
Yep. That will be
A number.
a number, indeed. But what kind of number, I wonder?
Probably one on a 20-sided die. With a bonus of 5.
Actually, a 6.
You got a 6?
Well, no, the bonus is 6. I got a 22.
Oh yeah, you hit. What are you striking him with?
I'm using the hand crossbow for this shot.
All right.
It's my usual setup of just I'm gonna have my hand crossbow, and then I'm gonna order my Mechagross to go slam the Glaceon on the right, basically. So that's a +1 plus. Wow, my hands do not want to agree with me today. Oh, nice. Max 10.
10 damage. Okay, you hit it with a. You pull out your bow and then you just shoot it for 10 damage. It hits its shoulder. It yelps in pain.
Are you a real or a fake Pokemon?
Judging by how they're not dressed, you'd think they're feral. They're making growling sounds at you.
Oh no. That means that the black and red one's gonna kill him.
You planned this.
I'm trying to follow the grid at the same time, so bear with me for a moment.
All right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Mechagross can move.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I know it can move. It's just more I want to make sure it's on grid.
There is no grid, only believing.
It's just
I will use my
it's just loose anyway, so just
Alright.
it's gonna walk up and attack it and walk
Yeah.
away if you want to do something like that.
I'll just stay in range, so. I'm so sorry that I've been slow about this. It's. I need to just get these actual attack rolls written down somewhere. 17.
17 is a hit.
Right. You get 8 damage.
All right. Good round for you. Is Mechagross just gonna stay there?
It's gonna stay there.
All right. So it just smashes on top of its back, makes a sickening crack. So it smushes it between its between the ground and its cleated feet. And is that your turn?
That is. I'm just gonna stay here anyway. So yep.
All right, Sinbad, it's your turn.
Alright, I mean, I'm just gonna throw some fire at B.
Okay.
Fire! If it doesn't work, lightning. 24.
24 is a
Wait.
hit.
It is 22, but I'm pretty sure that still hits.
Yes, that still hits.
All right, and then the actual 8 was the damage. An 8 out of 8.
Another 8. That will be a grand total of 26.
He's not weak. The fire feels bad.
The firebolt whizzes through the air and just smacks it in the face.
That was
Leaving
produced flames.
some smoke. Oh, it was produced flame? Okay.
Yeah. Short range in comparison.
All right. You have movement left, and you're not engaged in anything, so you're free to move. Or stay there.
This is probably my happy place.
Okay.
Actually, right, I think I'll go prone.
You'll go prone. Okay. Sabrina.
Simbrina.
So
This is
question:
Sibring. Come
are
on.
you going to? Since I have the feat that lets me cast mage armor at will, are you going to make me announce every morning that I'm casting it?
I know what you're gonna do with it, and you don't. Well, I think you have to make. I'll assume at the beginning of the day you have it, but
Okay.
if 8 hours pass, you got to do it again.
Okay.
All right. I think 8 hours have passed, actually.
We travel.
No, they haven't. No.
we did not.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're good. You still have mage armor.
All right. She is going to. I guess. How's this Glaceon looking?
It still looks like it's pretty healthy.
Okay. I guess she's going to firebolt it.
All right. Make an attack roll.
18.
18 is a hit.
6 fire damage, and then she's going to get in front of Sinbad.
All right. Mathing 32. Oh, let me see something. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's definitely still good. All right. A's turn. They're going to do their... And since you're in a wonderful cone together...
Of course.
I knew
Okay.
it.
That's why I went prone, because I knew.
That's not going to help you, son.
I knew someone would try to throw something at me.
Pretty sure that hits everyone but Aiden on this side. So what I need everyone but Aiden and Mechagross to do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, wow.
Ow. Dex save.
19.
15.
19.
7.
Oh, right, because all yours are at disadvantage, right?
Expecting ice to be a con. Oh no.
So Sigurd, you take 18 cold damage while everyone else takes 9.
Ow.
That's a lot of damage.
It inhales and just blows this icy wind in a cone at you guys, and Aiden, you just see everyone in front of you just like with icicles on them. And
Sabrina's kind of got like a little hemisphere in front of her that just kind of shatters and falls to the ground.
Okay, but this one is gonna go over here and do the exact same thing.
And I'm
Oh.
probably not passing this one.
Good thing they aren't Jolteons, am I right?
And that's gonna hit everyone this time.
Oh my gosh.
Would it?
Unfortunately, that
No.
is not a.
Would it?
Wait, no. I can use deflect attack technically.
Hey.
No.
It's a saving
no.
throw.
Dang.
No.
Everyone is in the cone. The 15.
Except
If it was a if it was a
Mechagross, I assume?
10-foot cone last time, wouldn't it have been?
It was
wouldn't be
15.
the same? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
There's a
my
lot of
control's
not
fine.
so good rolls this time.
Okay.
Okay, what'd you guys get?
I got
9.
19,
Okay.
13.
17.
and we haven't had.
3.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Oh
god.
goodness.
Uh, 18. So you take 18, Sigurd, and everyone else takes 9.
Ow.
Jeez.
How does he take 18?
He didn't pass the save.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay, their turn is over.
You know, on a scale of 1 to 26, I'm looking about an 8.
Sigurd, it's your turn.
Alright, so Sigurd is going to move, first of all, here. Second of all, he's gonna activate his frost rune. I don't know if that will help here. But third of all, he's going to cast Speak with Animals.
Oh no.
Okay, I don't know why mine is so large, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is something I'm trying. Does he immediately hear anything?
Right now they're more concerned with attacking you than
Uh-huh.
speaking with you, so you don't really hear anything
Okay.
yet.
Okay, so would you mind if I say something?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. He's going to say, I guess, yeah. Yeah, you have the ability to communicate and verbally comprehend and verbally communicate. Okay. Yeah, he's going to say, back away. If this goes poorly for you, you will die.
A says to you, "It looks like you're the one who's going to go. It's going badly for."
These ones are still nicer than the Sylveons.
I don't like that voice.
We're hungry.
You know, all of a sudden, killing them doesn't seem so bad anymore.
So you see Sigurd maybe like communicating with these, and just Loki, this might be strange to you. You see Sigurd pull out this rune, and it just glows, and he begins like conversing with these Pokemon.
I don't know what you're doing, but it's clearly not working.
You still have all your actions. What do you want to do? Is Geek still here?
Oh no, that's my turn.
Oh, okay, that's your turn. Okay, it's
Yeah,
a full
it's
action.
an action.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Blah. Okay, then we'll
My
move
bad.
move into. We'll move to Loki.
All right, Glaceon B needs to give me a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
What?
Huh?
What's it? What's the stat?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, it got a 17.
Oh, of course it did.
You got-
And here I thought making you roll would be better for me. All right, that failed. Okay,
Did you just try hold person?
no. In that case, Loki is gonna go over here, and that will be my turn.
All right, and then we will go to the top of the round with Aiden again.
We get tactics time.
If you request it, yes.
Do we need tactics? I mean, I'm probably just going to attack the Glaceon here.
Do you want to get out of the? You should probably just get out of the way, Sid.
I'm gonna. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna rotate around it then, so that way.
Yeah, that's why.
They only have one shot of icy wind. I'm pretty sure.
Do not assume that.
Never
Get
assume.
out of here.
Never assume.
I just want to get on the opposite side so that if it does it again, it's either only going to hit me or, just spread out as such so that they can only hit one of us at a time.
Here. Put some better music than this ambience.
All right.
I'm like, I might just Dissonant Whispers A and see if we can get it out of combat.
Well, you should still get out of the way after you.
I
do
don't have to try hard to get out of the way with that, though.
All right, it's up to you. All right, I think we're done. DM.
Okay. Aiden.
Okay. Well, I'm going to first off rotate around this guy, and specifically, so the free action is like I can swap, right? Because I want to specifically swap my hand crossbow. Oh wait, no, that's. I can't draw two weapons with the free action, can I? Only one.
Technically, you're not, but I overlook crap like that, so just take your turn.
Basically, I'm drawing my two short swords and using both main action and bonus action for offhand. So
Okay.
that will be haste.
There you go. It's too loud.
Yeah, I had to quickly just turn down the bottom of my end here.
Yeah.
So those are
Same.
both D20 plus 5.
12? 12 does not
12.
hit, sadly.
Can I use the Clockwork Amulet after you've called this to make that a 10, or is that too late?
I think it's too late. You have to call
Okay.
it before.
All right. I'll just go for the offhand then. Oh, wow. I'm gonna make that.
Yeah, both your shots just whiff. You try to
That feels bad.
All right.
Don't worry, Ice. I'm used to it.
It is Mechagross's turn, I guess.
Yeah, and since I didn't order it, it's just basically going to take the dodge action.
All right. Then we will go up to Sinbad.
Alright, I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers at A, who will now have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
I got a 14.
Ah, that's my save.
Oh, my dice are on fire today.
Alright, well, at any rate, we still do at least some damage. We did 4.
4 damage.
Alright, could have gone better, but at least I can now fly away because that's how this works.
So it shakes its head as these discordant whispers fill its mind. But it seems like it shakes it off pretty well.
I flew over here onto my feet, and then I run over here.
Okay. Whoop. All right, you are all spread out now. Sabrina, it's your turn. Or how far did you run? Because you were prone.
I can fly. Does flight mean I can land on my feet?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, you're good. All right, Sabrina.
All right. She's going to firebolt the. She's going to firebolt B.
All right, make an attack roll.
No,
What'd you get?
a 12.
Oh, no.
Our dice are not on fire tonight.
Gosh.
It's a parser night.
I believe that goes to their turn next. So let's see if their cold breath comes back. They did not for A. So it is just going to bite you, Sabrina.
Okay.
Yummy.
You look like the smallest, most vulnerable one here, so. No, I don't get pack tactics. He's not next to him. Okay, got a 14.
Nope.
Ooh, okay. It misses you then. The other one
Armor.
does not get back its cold breath. So it is going to... I guess it's engaged with Aiden right now. So it's just going... You look pretty small and vulnerable too, so it's probably just going to try and attack you.
With
Oh,
the
God,
first attack, so disadvantage unless
It got disadvantage?
yeah.
Okay, you were lucky you did that because I just got a nat 20.
Oh my god.
And now it got a nat 1.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Yeah, you're good. It seemed like it was going to go for like your neck, but you kind of dodge out of the way and it just gets a mouthful of snow.
The Mecha Gross steps in and basically swats it as it's going for
Yep.
Aiden's neck.
Sigurd, it's your turn.
Fine then. Sigurd is going to use Giant's Might.
All right.
He gets big. And he's gonna pick up. Can I try and pick up the Glaceon in front of me and throw it into the other one?
What's your strength now?
It's. Are you looking for my athletics?
Yeah.
It's a +5 and I have advantage.
All right. Yeah, definitely. Let's do the grapple check.
Okay.
Oh, well, you're probably winning it because that is not going to beat whatever you're going to get.
That is an unnatural 20 on the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, it got only an 8, so yeah,
Okay.
you got it.
Okay.
All
But
right.
the crit, though.
Or wait, that's technically you don't have multi-attack yet, so I'm not going to allow the throw yet.
Fine, I'll action surge.
Okay, there you go.
That's an interesting use of action search.
All right, so I guess you're just going to make an attack roll using your strength. You're not proficient in Glaceon, so
I'm not a proficient in Glaceon. That's unfortunate. I'm proficient in unarmed strikes. Does that count? No.
I wouldn't say so. It's
Okay.
an improvised weapon, technically.
15.
15 does hit the other Glaceon.
All right.
Okay, so what I'll do here is you get 2d6 per Glaceon.
Okay.
So-
Uh,
Plus your strength.
6 plus
bludgeon
3 for
minions.
Glaceon. How does my Giant's Might bonus calculate into this? I get an additional d6 on my first hit.
Okay,
of
then
the round.
then yeah, I guess 3d6 then.
3d6 for each one. Do I roll separately or
Just
together?
roll all the same, plus your strength
Okay.
modifier.
12 damage.
Oh,
That's
Alright.
a little unfortunate, but
All right, I'll say they're both prone now too.
okay.
Yeah. So Sigurd just lifts up this Glaceon and just hurls it at its friend, and you just hear this yelp as they just smack into each other.
Okay, Sigurd's gonna move this way, and he's gonna shout out to Sinbad, "Use web!"
All right.
Oh, shit, Sabrina's first.
They're both prone, and it's now Loki's turn.
Alright, let's see.
Tap into your inner rogue.
Not gonna do anything too fancy. I think I'm gonna try having Glaceon B once again make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh my god, I got a 20.
Oh my god!
An unnatural 20. But, yeah. Sorry about that.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Then yeah, that'll be my turn.
Yeah. Yeah, you could probably... You're not doing too well against these things, but you could make the excuse you're not really meant for combat. Okay, then we go to the top of the round with Aiden. You got these two things prone in your grill.
Oh boy. All right, this time.
Sorry. Can I call tactics?
Sure.
Oh, you
Okay. Sinbad, I want you to web them. Aiden and Sabrina, probably get out of the way.
Oh.
I mean, if I web them, what are we gonna do? Just burn them again?
Either
Is that
attack
the
them
plan?
while they're
Or are we
in there,
gonna
or
web them
leave.
and just book it?
Either or.
I don't know how much. We're assuming somewhere around the 60 HP range, maybe a bit higher, but
50.
that's very metagamey at that point.
Well, I don't know. How's this Glaceon look?
Well, the B one looks like it's I'd say it's probably close to bloodied. It looks a little fatigued. Is it?
So
If you
I'm
web
thinking
them,
70.
I could just do it just because they're together. But if you web them and keep them together, there's something I could certainly do.
You're gonna burn them. Burn the children.
I don't think he has the ability to burn. He's not a fire type.
Yeah.
Not unless he has
So if we
gas.
burn, we get rid of
It would be,
Aiden, it's your turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
well, I was looking at that while we were talking about it. I can't actually do the web strategy here, so I'm going to personally take a swing with the short sword at A, and I'm gonna order my Mechagross to just slam one of its arms into B again.
All right, you both have advantage since they're prone.
Nice. Plus 5. Just easier to do 2d20 and then just add the mod. So that was the first one is a 15.
That hits. That's hitting A.
That is the one hitting A. Yes.
All right. So do the damage just so we can parse this out.
Mm-hmm. Ouch. 4 damage. And then this is one for my Mechagross. This one is the still attack. It's still just a D20 plus 5, so just 2d20 again. Either of those is a 21. So
They both hit, yes.
plus 2. 10 damage
To B?
to B.
All right. Yes, B is definitely bloodied.
All right. This is a slightly awkward situation. I'm then going to. Oh, that's a question. How does? Okay, this is a really interesting idea that just popped in my brain. What happens if I were to then spend my movement to mount up on the Mechagross and ride it away? Like, how does the opportunity attacks here work?
I think you would because you are mounting it and you're walking away. Or
Okay.
yeah. Either you can take the opportunity attack if with mounted combat.
I'm probably still going to risk the Oppie. It's just a question of how that gets handled. If both get, I mean, both are obviously going to be able to make the attack, but which one are they?
Don't they get it at disadvantage because they're prone?
That is the question too.
That is true. Yes.
They do, in fact.
So mount up on the Mechagross, and then I'm going to move just out of range, basically. I mean, I am still provoking the Oppie, but I just want to get away from them.
All right. So A is going to attack you. It's not hitting you with that, so I'm not going to bother to do the other one. Yeah, and then B is going to attack you. Would a 14 hit you?
14 does not hit.
Okay, then they both do not hit you.
All right. And I'm going to go there.
All right, Sinbad, it's your turn.
All right. Let's do the math. All right. I'm gonna shoot the web over here so it'll get these two
All right.
and not Aiden. It'll barely miss him.
All right. I'll get the handy dandy. You might have to shrink it, but It's a cube, right?
Yeah, it's a cube.
There you go. You can just blow that up. Let's see. Let's measure it.
20 feet.
Right there.
Bonk.
All right. And they need... Well, I guess it happens on their turn, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah.
When they try to escape anyway. But right now is the deck save.
Okay. So A got a... his stuck. B got a... I think that's also stuck. Let me just check here. A 10 definitely doesn't make it. So they are both stuck.
Note to self, maybe try deck saves next time instead of whiz saves.
Yeah. So
New
yeah,
plan
you're
run.
Sinbad's tails glow, and this like red silk just starts filling this area, and the Glaceon get all stuck in and are just writhing around in it. All right, Sabrina, it's your turn. Unless Sinbad's gonna move. Or
Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to run in case we do that. All right, go.
go, Sabrina.
Okay, Bree says to everyone, run or burn.
Run.
Question or is
Run.
it?
Run.
Okay,
Alright.
Sid
No,
has said run, so she's going to run.
2d4 means nothing to these creatures.
All right. So the first one is, let's see if
And
the...
then she's going to Toll the Dead bee.
All right. That's a...
Whiz save.
I cut a 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything else to do with my action, so I just figured I'd do it anyway.
All right. Let's see if A gets its breath back. No. It's going to try and escape. Oh my god, it got out. It got out.
What did it get? Nat 20?
It got a 22.
Hey,
Well, thankfully they have half movement in the square that they're in.
Yeah.
Technically, it's 4 squares.
Let's just lock this thing.
Well, yeah, but you put it in the corner, so it's like not really.
I mean,
Yeah.
there was no.
Yeah. So
No,
Yeah,
the square is bigger than you think. It's a 4x4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a 4x4.
I'll say it does get like it's going to be hindered by 10. So oh, it's in the way. So it does get out, but it doesn't have very much movement left. It is going to... It's going to run after Sigurd. It's going to dash all the way to him. B, does it get its frost breath back? No, it does not. Does it... Or wait, no, it can't, because it used its action to escape, so it can't get to Sigurd. Just realized, get to, like, about 20 feet from it.
Huh.
Yeah, it only gets to, like, that stump. All right, now this one is going to try and escape. This one does not escape. It is stuck. All right, we go to Sigurd.
Okay, so it is not in range to attack of opportunity me?
No, it can't attack you.
Okay.
It's still
Alright,
good, like 10
well-
feet away.
Okay, in that case, first of all, I'm going to use... what is it? The one ability that I can heal with. Second Wind. That's the
Alright.
name.
All right.
Second Wind as a bonus action. That's 8 hit points going to me.
Yeah. So you just exhale.
Yep.
Breathes out the icy wind he first breathed in.
Yeah. He kind of takes a deep breath, coughs out a bit of like ice particle.
All right.
And yeah, I mean we're running, right?
That sounds plain.
We running.
Loki does not look like he has any intentions of running right now.
All right. Well, we don't
God.
need him anyway.
you know what? Okay. He doesn't look like he has any intention of running.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, well, Sigurd, what else are you gonna do?
Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I'm in range.
I know what you're planning exactly.
Yeah.
He can
Yeah, you
move
do.
into range.
Would it be an action to pick him up? to pick Loki up?
Yes.
Dang it. Okay.
Second win is a bonus action, so
Second win is a bonus action, but I only have 30 feet of movement. I can't
Yeah.
dash and also pick you up, which would mean I'm still in range of this.
You're about 30
crap.
feet, like, I'll say you're about 30 feet from him.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
can get to him.
Yeah, I can get to him and pick him up,
Yeah.
but
Sounds like a vortex warp.
that is also an option.
Bree's thinking in her head, sounds like you boys are a bunch of cowards.
You're the one running with us.
I asked you. And now it doesn't look like that's going to work. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, Sigurd's gonna go over and try to pick Zorua up.
Okay, so do a contested athletics if you were actually going to try and resist this, Loki.
Okay.
I mean, he is, but he's probably because you said athletics, right? Not acrobatics.
Oh, yeah, you can use both.
You could use acrobatics.
It's not going to matter either way, but
I have
Oh my
advantage.
gosh.
There we go.
Yeah, so this giant dragon Pokemon just scoops you up, Loki.
what are you doing? Put me down.
We need to get out of here. Alright. And I
If
think
we
that's...
run, these Pokemon will just find new targets to kill.
And that's his turn for now.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's your turn, Loki. You can converse with them.
Right.
Well, Loki's probably well aware that he's not going to be able to break this guy's hold. Because giant dragon, and he's not exactly the most agile or strong Pokemon. So he's gonna still try and go for whatever he can. So, he's gonna Sacred Flame the Glaceon, have it make a dex save.
Yeah, and he
it
can
has
do
to
that
be-
because Sacred Flame is not fire damage.
Well, I was going to say the Glaceon has disadvantage because he's still stuck in the web.
All right. Disadvantage. I think you actually got it this time. Yep, he got a 4. Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
bars.
Thank goodness. Alright. So, Loki touches his, sacred, thingy, and down comes these flames that are bright white and red, and it'll take 9 radiant damage.
All right. This thing is truly bloodied as this radiant flame comes down, and it's like it's not really incinerating him, it's just like blinding him. Just he's in this aura of just pure energy. All right. All right, we go to the top of the round with Aiden.
Does anyone want tactics first, or are we just gonna?
No.
I'm gonna veto tactics just because you have
Okay.
it.
No more thinking.
All right. So, first off, since everyone has started running at this point, I have to handle this a very specific way. I'm going to order the Mechagross to start following the rest of the group and book it. And as it's running, I want to, I want to ready an action to shoot a crossbow bolt at B after I pass Sigurd.
You know what? I think it was still prone when it was webbed, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a disadvantage if you shoot it.
Not unless he gets within 5 feet of it.
No, that's not how that works. You can't shoot at 5 feet. That would be like super disadvantage. That's awkward. What? Twigs?
Actually, it cancels out because they're restrained. I think, right, by the web.
Oh yeah, it would be restrained too. So yeah, it's just a normal hit then.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
either way, same idea. Order it to go running once it passes Sigurd. Ready action to shoot it.
All right. You're not just gonna shoot it. You're gonna ready an action. What's the trigger for the readied action?
Basically, passing Sigurd. I know it was complicated. Same idea,
Just you're gonna go to Sigurd and then shoot him.
pretty much.
All right. Yes. Okay. You can do that. So make an attack roll and move your token.
Ouch.
What'd you get?
9.
9.
That
Nine.
whiffs, goes wide.
And now I am here. Just going around the rock, not going within range of it.
All right. Sinbad, it's your turn. Sinbad.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to. I guess I'm just gonna yeet some fire. No, I can't. It's T-jolt time.
All right.
Too far away for the fire. Time for the for the lightning.
All right.
All right.
On B, I assume.
Yeah.
All right. So it's just a normal hit.
24.
That definitely hits him.
And it does 5. 5 plus 3 is 9.
Did you do 9 damage?
No, he's at the funny number.
Ah, okay.
Oh, of course.
All right. Yeah. Like I said.
Nice.
And are you moving? Are you running?
Yeah, I guess so.
He's down here, audience.
I'm gonna just move like 10, 15 feet. I'm not hoofing it because some people seem to not want to go with the runaway strategy.
Sabrina, the one trapped in the web seems like it's almost done. While the
Yeah, she's just gonna firebolt the web.
Okay. I think that will. Well, no, you don't have any modifiers, so you can get 1, 1, 1, 1, and so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I guess you could just hit the web. I'm not gonna. It doesn't. Does the web have an AC? I guess I should look that up.
I don't think so.
I think the web does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
I don't
does.
think it does.
No.
Let me see. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I don't think it has an AC. So yeah,
Oh.
you can just hit it, I guess, and I'm gonna still. Well, you might get a nat 1, and if you get a nat 1, you don't hit.
$17.
All right, yeah, you hit it. So you're just aiming for the web, so you just do the 2d4, right?
Yep.
What do you need to get to do this?
Burn him. Nice.
What did you get?
Nice.
3.
Oof. It is limping as it is freed from the web. All right. Are you moving?
Yes.
All right. We can get the. Duh. Web is gone.
Low concentration. Welcome back.
All right. A is. Does it get its ice breath back? Oh, it did. It did.
Oh no! And you put us in the purple hut. You fool!
I want Aiden, Mechagross, Sigurd, and Loki to all do dexterity saving throws.
12.
That actually passes.
Nice. Thank God.
I knew it was gonna fail at one of these times.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, wait.
You said it's just a dexterity saving?
Yeah.
Wow, those
Natural one. Oh, natural. Hey.
Got 18
And-
again. So you only take 9 damage, Sigurd.
Wow.
And
The
anyone who
Mechagross failed.
failed took 18.
Gotcha.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Loki's
I'm
not
back
looking
where I started.
looking too hot right now.
On a scale of 1 to 22.
All right. So the other one, is it set on fire during the web thing, or is it just the damage from the web?
It's just the damage.
Okay. It did not get its frost breath back.
It is prone though.
It is prone. How far is it away from you? It cannot make it to you. Okay. So it has to get up. It only has 15 feet. So it only gets like, I'll say like halfway. It's actually going to go right up to you, though. It's going to use all its movement. All right, Sigurd, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how movement works when you're holding someone. I don't know.
I'll say he's a small creature and you're big right
Large.
now, so I'll say it doesn't really hinder you at all.
Okay, he's gonna run.
Yeah, you have to disengage.
not gonna worry about attacks of opportunity. He's gonna go.
Okay.
Oh, okay. If you get hit, you're probably down. But
That's fine.
That's
What's your
So-
AC?
It's 18.
Okay, you don't get hit.
Let me-
It lunges at you, but it misses.
Okay. If it did hit, I had a contingency.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just gonna take the dash action and run.
You're slightly off the map.
Okay. Before I do that, can I? I'm just gonna toss a Can I have Sigurd toss? I don't know. Probably like a small little trinket or something with the cloud rune on it to Aiden.
Sure. You
Okay.
can hand it. You can hand it off to him because he's like right next to you. Yeah.
He hands it off. Says, "Use this if you feel like you're gonna get hit," and he's gonna run.
All right.
Let me go look up what the cloud rune does really quick.
Cloud rune.
Shield.
If you're holding it, you have advantage on sleight of hand and deception checks. And then
I'm just
if you or a creature you can see within 30 feet is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to invoke the rune and choose a different creature within 30 feet of you other than the attacker. The chosen creature becomes the target of the attack using the same roll.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And you're gonna run. You make it to there, a little off.
He doesn't action surge, but he uses his action dash.
All right. Loki, you could still see him. You could still see them, but you're being carried off.
yeah.
This one looks like it's about to die.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Let's see. Do I want to Hail Mary it with a?
Another wisdom save.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and kill it with the sacred flame.
All right. So wisdom saving throw.
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay. Oh, it failed.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is. Let me make sure I've got the right amount. It is 8. Yeah, it is 8.
4.
Well,
Just barely.
1 damage overkill. So the sacred flame just erupts from beneath it, and it's just blackened and incinerated, and it falls to the ground in a husk. It's probably your first time seeing this.
Aiden sees as a creature that was once living is now bacon.
Aiden, it's your turn.
Well, yeah, we're gonna run. I'm gonna have my Necrodosh just take the dash action and book it. So that's 80 feet.
All right.
Which I will obviously still be taking oppies here, but
Yeah. All right. Yeah, he's gonna hit with a 20.
okay, Cloudra in that.
So what's the rules on that if there's nothing else to really target?
Oh, that's
It
no.
has to target
Oh,
something.
no.
Oh, right.
It has to hit
Interesting.
you or Mechagross.
All right. Okay, this is actually kind of funny what this this bite does. So you're going to take 9 damage, 9 piercing damage, and make a DC 14 strength saving throw.
Oh, it's a dire wolf.
Shh.
He's gonna get removed from
He's
his
gonna get
mount
grabbed.
and ran away
Oh
with
my
by a
gosh.
wild dog.
You said a DC
Strength.
14 strength saving throw?
Yeah.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your success rate?
Oh no.
I have to hit the exact number.
He's
No.
fine.
Oh, no!
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
So you are knocked off Mechagross as this thing lunges at you and you fall to the ground.
No.
Does
Prone.
Mechagross just keep going?
I guess
Oh,
he
jeez.
would. Because it like kind of didn't notice you fall off.
That's
Well, it's
gone.
fine.
It's
We're
all
still
the way here.
we're still 5
Oh my
strong.
Gosh.
All right. Sinbad. Or yeah, Sinbad.
All right.
Everyone watches as Mechagross runs by. Aiden
It's just Aiden falls off in like snow angel position.
Oh
Oh
god.
boy.
I'm going to cast blindness on this fellow.
Okay. What is that saving throw?
Con.
It failed.
Nice. He's blind.
Okay. He yelps as is like you make this like solar flare appear from the sky and just hits his eyes, and he shuts his eyes and like reels back as he's going for Aiden. Sabrina, it's your turn.
Vortex work, Aiden.
Hey, I assume he's going to fail that just so you can move him however you want. And
He's on top of Mechagross now.
yeah. Okay. All right. So
He's probably off the map too.
all right. This thing is going to I'm going to roll a d8 and it's going to go in that direction. It thinks you're over in this direction. So it's going to use all its movement to run off in that direction. And I'll just end the encounter in that case because there's like no way it can attack you. All right, good job.
Ooh.
You guys haul away from this Glaceon and the burnt husk of the other one.
So who wish we took the 3 potions now?
Sigurd is gonna let out a long sigh and finally set Loki down. Like probably like a good like 2 minutes away for running.
All right.
In the stage
Sabrina-
prone on
Sabrina-
top of the
Sabrina's
Necrodosh this
going
whole
to-
time.
Sabrina's going to stomp up to Sigurd, and she's going to look right up into his eyes, and she's going to say, "You coward. Look at how big and strong you are, and you just left Aiden out there to die!"
Thought I left. No, I.
if we'd had everyone in the party together, fighting them together, we probably could have defeated them, but no, you had to grab Loki and run like a coward. Now look at us.
Loki's shivering, looks a little out of it, but he says, "Yeah, she's right. We should have focused on the fight instead of running. The running is what caused us to take just so much damage." And now that Glaceon is out to sick on another unsuspecting party, only they might not be as prepared as we are.
Our objective is not to shish kebab Glaceons and waste our energy. If we had just committed to running instead of letting them just smash us between them, we would have been much better off.
And you're fine if others are killed because of that Glaceon?
Well, let's see. Who's the closest people next to here? Oh yeah, the Rose people, or the Heart people, whatever.
Whatever. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit down and rest for a little bit, try to regroup ourselves, and then we're gonna keep going. Got it?
Sigurd has been looking down this whole time.
Loki sighs and he says, "If you guys have 1 minute, I could do my best."
You can short rest if you want, by the way, too.
Oh, never. Okay.
Yeah,
Short rest is much better than what I was gonna do.
That's kind of what Brie was suggesting. Yeah, we're short resting.
Yeah. We should-
And she's got at this point she's got like unknown or just kind of floating around her, restoring her ward.
Yeah.
Very suspicious unknowns.
But fine. Let's rest up and then we'll continue on towards the temple.
And just so you know, Sonic Link, healing you still roll for, but the healing potions, they're just going to be maximum.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright. But for now,
All right. Do we have to freeze check this short rest?
No, I'm only going to make you do 1 a day.
Okay.
So
How many hit dice do I want to roll?
this is a
I
bit
will
of a
be rolling
question.
2.
Okay.
So during short rests, am I allowed to still use a mending cantrip just as
That's
effectively?
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate. Actually.
Yeah, you can... It's just like an hour of just not doing anything strenuous. So if you're just doing like a little cantrip or something here and there, it's okay.
So do I just want to try to figure out the amount of time I've spent repairing this thing, or do you just hand wave it and get it back to full? 'Cause...
I don't know what it is, so I'm just going to hand wave it for now. Just to keep
Yeah,
everything
it's-
going.
All right.
Oh, nice.
We'll figure it out later.
Mm-hmm.
In case you didn't know, short rest is you can roll them as many as you want, and it's you add your constitution to each roll.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going
Are
to.
we still doing the? Is it half hit dice gain back on a long rest? Or is it
Yes,
all?
yeah, it's only half on a long rest.
Let's see.
Okay.
2, 4.
None of you have succumbed to the cold yet, so to see what wonderful
Yes.
penalties result in that.
Please don't
Mending
remind
has
me.
Mending has a 1 minute casting time, DN.
Yeah, all right, that's okay.
Well, I was really lucky with my rolls.
I'm basically spending everything, aren't I? Again.
I wish I didn't re-roll for my modifiers. They was so much worse the second time around. I got a 16 instead of a 17.
10. Good.
And you got your short rest stuff back too. I'm sure Sigurd's happy about that.
I'm happy to get 2 of my sorcery points
Yeah,
back.
I'm just gonna go ahead and second wind, which is basically just like.
All right. All right. Oh yeah. Let's
Wow. All right.
Okay, that's back to full.
I hear the icy wind coming back.
Yeah.
We're back in business.
Yeah. All right. So after your short rest and regain your 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 actions and health. Get your mend up your wounds. You're ready to head out again. And how are you heading out?
Bree is also going to mage armor Sinbad.
Yay.
Let's see, we're 3 hours in. Do we want to keep going at a fast pace, or do we want to
After
slow down?
that, I don't know if we want to effectively just try to keep going
Let's
fast.
ask the hallowed flame guy. Do you want to go fast or normal?
Let's augury it and see how things will go. No, I don't think you can really predict something like that with augury, can you?
No, nor do I have it.
Yeah. You got mage armored, by the way, Sinbad, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might not be able to, but I can.
Bully for you. But anyways, if you are legitimately asking Loki, Loki says, we've already gone fast this far. We may as well keep going to the end.
All right. We're going fast.
All right.
This is
Gotta go fast.
Bree,
I mean, he's the Sonic Link. Of course we're going fast.
Ooh.
Alright.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I may regret this.
All
I
right.
have not actually grasped the,
That's what happens when you get a guest character named Loki. He brings in a bunch of glacier. All right. Next roll.
Yep. You're 3 away.
Row. I'm not doing great, but I'm not hurting us.
Ooh,
Oh.
nothing.
Keep going.
nothing.
See how exciting this random encounter system is?
We're 2 away.
oh my
No!
god.
Hey!
Oh!
Hey! Okay, it's not all 3.
No!
It's not all 4.
Wonderful.
I
Okay.
So we got a 6 and 2 and 3 1.
They like magic. I'm just saying, 3 of the 3 people are castering.
You did get a 6 back there, so I'll say the 6 cancels out one of the ones. So you only got 2. All right,
Oh.
but
saved
I'm
us from
keeping a
myself.
note of that one because something will happen. All right, well, you keep on going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep moving.
I mean,
Yeah, boy.
Oh,
Oh my
no.
gosh. Quill,
Quill.
what are you doing?
I'm making things interesting.
Angry Bree is here. You just gotta accept
he got
it.
very mad.
So that's 3 ones altogether so far. I'm
Yeah.
gonna bank all these up here.
I don't like banks.
All right,
And I
you're
break
1
the
away, and
bank.
it's getting into the late evening.
Do we want to get there and then camp, or camp here then?
I
get there?
don't advise going into the tower at night when 1, we can't see, and 2, it's freezing cold.
I think it's best we get to the outskirts of the temple before nightfall.
Yes, we shouldn't
At the very
go
least, we can
inside.
survive the area.
We shouldn't go inside, but we should be at least near the outside. That way, if the Queen of Hearts or anyone else comes in, we'll be able to notice and be at the ready.
Okay, so we're going that last one.
Do we have
Alright,
to
one more
roll that
time.
last one?
Yes.
One more set of D6s. Come on, Quill.
Oh my
come on, fire.
Wow.
Listen, I'm just saying, every time we've rolled a 1, it's either been Bree or Sinbad, so something weird is going on here.
Okay, so you were at the temple.
We're at the temple.
Okay,
Oh jeez.
so
We've banked four or
before
5
you
ones
get
so
there, you guys are walking towards the. You're walking towards this temple that you could see kind of growing in the distance. And as you walk towards it, who is leading?
Probably Sigurd.
Probably Sigurd. He's probably been very quiet ever since.
I'm sure that
That
Bree's poking him
outburst.
with his stick.
All right, so
Sabrina, very unresponsive, just kind of
So-
looking up.
Sigurd, I want you to do a dexterity saving throw as you are
Damn it.
with disadvantage as you are
Ah.
walking towards.
It's a trap.
This is evil. I like it.
Man, I'm not allowed to play the game. One.
Oh my.
Unnatural, but still a
Okay.
Okay, so you're kind of downtrodden, Sigurd, walking ahead of the group. You're maybe reflecting on that last battle. You as you lift your head up occasionally, you see the temple in the distance, but that's when you fall into a pit,
Ah.
and you take. Oh my god, max damage.
Wow.
Oh.
So 12 bludgeoning damage from falling down this 20-foot hole.
Okay.
And then at the bottom, you feel something sharp hit your leg. You realize there are spikes at the bottom of this, and they are laced with poison. So do a Constitution saving throw as well.
Okay.
So you only take 1 piercing damage from the. I guess it hit your. Oh my
Fucking
gosh.
9. Oops, my bad.
All right. So you are poisoned for 1 hour.
Okay.
Good thing we're sleeping it off.
And that is also 7 poison damage. You are down this.
Ow.
You're down this hole, prone. The spike in your thigh. You just saw him just fall down, and just like this puff of snow shoot up.
Would have been nice to have used the immovable rod, huh?
It would have been nice, but I didn't get a chance to.
Bree's gonna vortex warp him out of there.
Oh, that's fair.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
level 2 spell slots.
So you're just lying there with the spike in your. Well, it's out now, but
Mhm.
you're lying there, probably writhing in pain as you see this infected wound on your.
Loki's gonna look at it and go, oh, it's bad.
Healer's kit only stabilizes; it can't cure poisons, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, we can sleep it off. Probably.
I wish I prepared something for this, but I didn't think to.
Sigurd is immediately, despite this bleariness, probably from the poison coursing through his veins, he's gonna like try and like his best to kind of like hobble up and look around to see if there's anything threatening nearby.
Yeah, as you get up, you just hear, I wish I would have prepared something. But, yeah, so you have disadvantage on ability checks while you're poisoned like this, so I guess do a perception roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perception with disadvantage. Oh, that's not good. That's
8.
2 8s.
Yeah, just the whole world is spinning right now. It's like everyone is speaking in slow motion.
Yeah, he's kind of blearily looking around and obviously is not seeing anything. It's like, where? Where?
Trap was set here for a reason. It's too deliberate.
And here I thought people put up traps for kicks and giggles.
Sib, not the time.
Our enemies may already be inside the place.
Well, we can't really afford to go in with him like he is.
I'm aware. I'm not saying we should. As much as I hate to say it, we're definitely going to have to camp out.
I have to agree.
I mean, weren't we going to do that anyway?
But keep in mind, too, you've been overland traveling, so you'd need 24 hours to...
Oh no, I wasn't thinking long rest. I was just wait till dawn.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Because it only lasts 1 hour.
That means foregoing sleep.
No, we're not foregoing sleep. We're just going to sleep until the sun comes up.
You don't get your stuff back, unless you want to take the exhaustion.
I don't need. Wait, how do we get exhaustion for sleeping?
No, if you take 8 hours, you get exhaustion, but you get your stuff back. But if you take 24 hours, you get everything back.
Can we just not rest and not take exhaustion and just go as we are, but get this benefits of sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we able to rest to avoid the exhaustion, but only go for 8 hours, but we don't get our stuff back?
I'll say you can like short rest in between there, and that's what the 8 hours is.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. If we're gonna do that, I'm going to use my arcane recovery to get back a second level spell slot.
Ooh.
I basically have nothing I can do on a short rest.
I'm gonna use my final hit die, I guess.
Wow.
There we go.
I mean, you also
Nice.
get back your second win, so you can also use that again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
The only thing that I get back from this is sorcery points. Somebody burned up all of his hit dice.
Let me see.
I'm back up to where I was before.
Feel like
Okay, no. I can't. Since we're not technically long resting, I can't change out cleric spells.
All right. So what Bree's gonna do before we actually start sleeping is she's gonna set an alarm around us. She's going to mage armor herself and her brother. And let's see. Yeah, that's what she's gonna do as far as precautions go.
All right. Yeah, the night goes by without a hitch if you're doing that.
Okay.
So in the distance, you can see this heavily damaged, round-domed building, and off to the side there is kind of this gate. It's like a small. It almost looks like a small cemetery. You can see a few large statues in it. You can approach this from whatever direction you would like. There is on the northern end. You can actually see another little gate that leads into this large domed building. And the little cemetery area I just spoke of is to the east of it. And it seems like the giant double door is right in the front of it, in the south part of it. There's a collapsed tower to the west that looks like it was connected to the round-shaped building, but it's crumbled down.
I think we just go in through the northern side. We're closest to it, and it's the least conspicuous.
This said we were looking for it in the crematorium. Yeah, we probably don't want to go through the cemetery because that's probably where a bunch of zombies are.
All right. So you're going from the north, or you're going from the south. You said where the big double door is.
No, the north.
The north. Okay.
Because big giant doors are scary, cemeteries are scary, and broken towers are scary when you've already fallen down a pit already.
Okay. So there's this. When you walk up to it, there's about this like kind of 10-foot pointed gate, kind of encompassing around this what looks like a sundial, and it kind of leads into a door into the building. But I would like everyone to do perception checks.
Right.
Oh,
This is going to go well.
15.
Natural one.
11.
16.
2 11s.
Sabrina and Loki, you didn't notice it at first as you were walking towards this place, but you hear chattering coming over from the east. Can't make out what it's really saying, but you hear like kind of the whispers of chatter. Someone having a conversation.
Sounds like there's chatter coming from the east. Which of you is able to sneak best?
Sigurd would shake his head, but that would be
Yeah, staying perfectly still.
It's either Aiden or Sinbad, isn't it?
It's probably Aiden in this case. He I don't exactly want to get in any more than I did after the last time, but if I need to go in and look.
Just a suggestion. It's either that or, well, if we go, we'll probably be alerted to his whispering. So if you don't do it unless you feel confident in yourself, but I hear noise coming from the east. Our adversaries might be there speaking as we speak.
I could go check and just let you know what I find.
Okay, be careful.
Okay. There's two ways you can do this, Aiden. You can either go kind of clockwise around the building or counterclockwise. It's a little longer to go counterclockwise because you're at the north end, and it seems to be coming from the lower east side. But with the broken down tower, there's definitely more cover if you go counterclockwise.
I'm gonna say we do it clockwise.
All right. Sure. So you need to do a stealth roll.
Right.
11.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's new.
Well, it's a good thing they have disadvantage. All right. So let's go to this buddy boy here.
I don't like this buddy boy. He looks like a battle map.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Goodbye,
Let's do
Aiden. We've left you for dead twice now.
All right. All right. So you guys are over by the sundial. You didn't take Mechagross with you, did you?
No.
Okay.
He's a little too chungy.
You guys are over there. You haven't gone over the gate yet, so you went over. So you would have. So the path you would have had to take to get around this building is you'd have to go around here and then here. And you certainly do see a bunch of rugged-looking Nidoran and Nidorino. What they are doing is they're over here at this kind of... It looks similar to the gate the sundial is around, but you see 3 statues of various Pokemon, and there's a Walrein, and you see one of the Nidoran climbing up, pulling one of the tusks. And they seem to be chattering, saying, "That's it. That's the scepter. Don't set off any booby traps, though. And it won't move. I can't get it out." And this Nidoran is like going into the mouth, trying to like find what you assume is trying to find a mechanism to try and get this silver tusk out. One of the tusks.
Okay. This causes issues. They look like they're having a lot of trouble with this right now.
Yes, it doesn't look like they're having a good time. In fact, that's why it didn't seem like... It looks like these two were on watch, but they're distracted by this guy just failing at getting this thing out.
Is
Okay.
this the gate that's open?
The gate is open, yes.
Okay.
The real question is...
Case, I'm gonna make my way back to the group,
All right.
and I'm gonna relay the information. Someone else is already here with the tusk. They don't, or well, scepter, but
What does the scepter look like?
it's
Loki, not you, Loki.
Loki, you know the scepter is kind of it's a rod, and it has kind of like a globe on the top of it.
Uh,
It's
scepter's
white,
rod.
and it has like kind of like golden filigree on it.
So it's not silver.
Yeah, what you described sounds nothing like what the rod should be.
Well, there's certainly a bunch of Pokemon over there that seem to have found something, and I mean, I could see that like the two tusks were different colors.
Yes, you could see one was definitely stone and one was silver.
There's something special about that statue that they were looking at, and well, I would say they're pretty distracted right now. I mean, they're struggling with whatever they're trying to do, pulling it out. I'm not sure. None of them spotted me, so now what?
On one hand, I can't say I'm too big of a fan of letting a bunch of thieves make off with sacred artifacts. But on the other, how many were there?
2 at the gate. There was 1 on top, and then 3 others.
Yeah, these two look notably bigger, fiercer than Nidorino and Nidorina.
I could make out 2 that definitely looked like they were leading the bunch.
So they do. So they outnumber us. As much as I'd want to engage in combat, it would be very much ill-advised.
Yeah, if they don't have the scepter, or at least it's possible that it'll unlock the location of the scepter, I suppose, but we should go into the tower and look for the actual scepter.
Well, what if they decide to go into the tower after they're done with that?
I was about to say that exact same thing. If we're in there and they follow us in, then
We'd be trapped. We could at least try to-
Nonsense. They're in a crumbling tower, and I can make a big, loud noise.
We'd be
we are
on
going to be in the
side,
tower.
idiot. Okay, so out here we at least have an opportunity to flank them and to try to at least set up some kind of defense. We can try to get the upper hand and we can try to take them down one by one from a distance.
We could try to.
It would take a lot of energy out of me, but I'm really no slouch when it comes to attacking from a distance.
I feel like after earlier experience, I don't want to get up close and personal, but what if we try to... Does anyone have any good ideas of luring maybe some of them away if they are keeping watch?
Oh, sure. We could make them see a shiny thing, or we could make them hear a shiny thing, or maybe both, or make them smell something nice.
I mean, if it's going to be easier to take them on one at a time, we just sort of...
Or we can make it sound like the Walrein is screaming at them.
Can you get close enough to do that?
To the Walrein? Probably not.
Why did you suggest it?
Because we're just throwing out ideas. I mean, unless you want me to teleport in, then I definitely will be close enough.
Then you'll be seen.
Not necessarily.
Could you see what kind of weapons they had on them?
Could I? Crow?
What's up?
Could I see what they had on them in terms of weaponry?
They seem definitely like the Queen's boys that you've encountered several times throughout this. They're very rugged, had daggers. The Nidorinos had far superior weapons. They had maybe equivalent of short swords.
Does this Nidorino seem somewhat familiar?
No. Oh, well, only Aiden has seen him.
So
Yeah, but I'm talking about the other one that we were bamboozled with.
He did not seem familiar, Aiden.
If we're worried about taking them all on at once, we could go into the temple itself and wait for them to, well, follow us in. Then we can
I mean,
set up
if
a
we
token.
really wanted to, we would just have me walk around the corner and throw a web on them.
You know,
That-
after what happened earlier, where
That actually doesn't sound like a terrible idea, honestly.
Because they're in a clump, and we learned from the Glaceon, clumps are good for your
until I got
enemies.
bitten.
I still don't like that they outnumber us. This seems dangerous, but again, I would prefer they not make out with any of the sacred artifacts here. So if we're going in and going to attack, then that's what we should do, and we should do it quick before they start doing anything.
Sigurd, do you have any way to attack at range?
Sigurd pulls out 2 hand axes.
Well, that gives you 2 shots.
Actually, Aiden grabs his crossbow and the crossbow bolt quiver and offers it to Sigurd. If you want to use my extra one.
No, you keep it. Loki pulls out his own and says, standard issue for the hulled flames, but I'm not particularly accurate with them.
Well, neither am I, but it's better than nothing, I suppose.
All right, so Sigurd, you are gonna take the extra crossbow and stuff.
I'll take Loki's crossbow, I guess. I assume it's a light crossbow.
Yeah, light crossbow and 20 bolts.
Okay.
Okay, here's what I think we should do. You 4 go around on this side, and you draw their attention. I'll go around this way and flank them.
By yourself?
By yourself?
Trust me, I'll be fine.
I don't trust you'll be fine.
She seems confident. Let her do what
At
she
least
needs.
this way, we would be able to separate them. Some of them would go after you, and some of them would go after me. Besides,
If you're
I'll-
going to do that, though,
let me finish, please. Once, if they're stuck in a web, then they won't be moving anyway. They'll either send them all after you, or they'll send some of them after me. We'll just have to wait and see.
If you're really that worried about her, I can follow her. That way we have more targets.
I was going to suggest, actually, I can just have my Mecha Gross listen to you for a bit, maybe.
No, you're going to need Mecha Gross over here in case more of them come after you, so that Sigurd doesn't take the full brunt of it himself.
Sabrina, I am both stealthier than you, and I can also teleport myself. You can only teleport others.
I can teleport myself. Not to mention, I'm much
Oh,
faster
yeah.
than anyone else here.
I gave you that ability, didn't I?
Yes, you did, Sib. Yes, you did.
Very
If
well.
I have to go with someone, then Sib, you should go with me because you can attack pretty far away like I can.
Decide quick. We should get
Yes,
the drop
this is
on them now.
Yes, please.
Okay, so unless Sib is going to try to go with Bree,
Yeah, he is.
Alright.
All right. So what's this plan you got?
okay, so how far can you reach with web?
So, web is 60-20.
60-20?
What?
So, 20-foot cube, 60-foot range.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like,
I was
wait,
like, wait,
excuse
oh.
me?
If we were
Okay,
to
so
switch
yeah.
positions, or
Yeah,
if
you
I
could, like,
was like
slap it right
here,
Yeah, you could slap it right in the
then
middle
I
of them.
could get them all.
All right.
And then these 4 can go over here. Sigurd and Mecha Gross could stand the front lines, and then Loki and Aiden could stand behind them and take shots with ranged weapons.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So here's how it's gonna go. Since they're fumbling around with this, they're distracted. They have disadvantage on their perception checks. These 2 lookouts here. But what we're gonna do is I guess Sinbad's gonna be the one who's gonna be doing an action. So you need to do a stealth roll and if you make it, you can fire off the web, then initiative is rolled. If you don't make it, initiative is just rolled, and you don't get the web.
All right.
Come on. Dice, please be nice.
Ugh.
You jinxed it.
What'd you get?
10.
Can Bree use the help action? Like she's holding down.
Yeah,
his tail,
okay, fine.
She's
Fair.
holding down his tail.
Except for the one that she's aiming his tail. I don't know.
Holding down is 17 if we get help action.
Okay, then I think that'll make it, because they only got 13 as their highest one. So yeah, you could fire off the web, and I guess you're going to do that, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
This sounds like a suspicious way of things going.
Yeah, I don't like the way he sounds right
I
now.
don't like it when the GM says, yeah, you're gonna do that.
To be fair, we are going up against more odds, so it's more of a question of, do you really want to do that?
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one.
It's going to be a difficult combat.
Definitely. This is certainly going to be something.
So position the web how you like.
Where's my squares?
Yeah.
It's dead. It's gone. Oh no.
I mean, ideally, it's probably just gonna be like, well, 20 feet from the center.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit as many of them as possible.
4 up, 4 down. And I think you miss one. You'd miss this one if.
No, it's a cube. If I hit the middle one, I hit them all. Because it's a 20-foot cube.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So you
okay.
can get 5 and then miss 1.
Now you can get all of them.
Yeah, it's like a 4x4, so it'd be like...
Yep, if it's centered around that middle neutrino, then all of them are gotten.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess a bunch of deck saves are in my future, aren't they?
Yeah.
These
Let's.
guys have good deck saves, don't they? That's the
Probably.
here.
Rogue moment.
Rogue moment.
Okay.
Do you need help with the box?
Yeah, you set that up while I do these deck saves. One got 14, so that's a pass because I remember your
How do I make the box move?
one fail.
Do I use
You
one?
can't if you painted it on.
Oh my.
So, in terms of the Nidoran, 2 failed and 2 succeeded. So I'll just say, the one fumbling around with the statue and this one are saved. So that means these 2 are stuck. Just put these purple things around them.
What?
I'll just do this the easy way.
There's a box for a second.
I had it and just getting a better color.
So there's the box. Draw around that.
Okay, I'll delete my thing.
So
There
that,
we go.
Nidorino failed, and the Nidorina failed.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So they're instructing this guy. He's like, "There's got to be some release for it." And then it's just like, ah! There's like a bunch of webs covered.
It's a booby trap.
He's like, I think it's in here. I think he's the only one. Well, 2 of them didn't get caught. He's like, oh, maybe I just reach in here. And then he turns around and sees all this, and sees Sinbad over there. So roll for initiative.
All right.
Oh my.
I'm trying to remember. Initiative is a ability check, yes or no?
Technically, yes.
So poison.
20.
All right, let me just. If you can, copy and paste your dudes.
Yeah,
while
working on it.
Sabrina, why are you D20 plus 1?
What do you mean?
Sabrina on the map
Oh,
is
sorry.
D20 plus 1.
I'll
There you
fix
go.
it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, there we are.
10 out of 10. Do it again. I hear books.
Book noises. Ignore the book noises. I'm trying to look up the range of hand axes.
I think it's 20.
It's probably 2040 or 2060.
Other
I can use
Nidoran?
the 60 range. because it restrained.
That is 6.
160. That was correct. There you go. There's your book ASMR for the stream.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's just the sounds of Sabrina flipping through her spellbook.
Exactly.
Also, web is not that large because, or web is not that small. Sorry,
Might.
it's not. It's not hitting the top mid arena here.
It's about that large. I think the thing is that it was positioned so that these guys are basically in the corners of it, or in the edges.
So
I don't know.
between
It's
tiles?
between tiles. I think. I don't know. Yeah, 'cause that is 20 feet in each direction, but
All right.
either way.
What was this extra one that just got placed here in the bottom?
Delete that. I actually put another one.
I'm like, we have a 10-foot cube here, not a 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just-
Oh, radius, excuse me.
Just extend it a little bit. A couple.
Oh, okay, I see what I did.
It's 4 tiles out from the center Nidorino.
I thought it was a
So-
20-foot diameter, not 20-foot radius.
The corner starts right here.
Alright, in that case...
All right. I'm just borrowing them for a second.
Oh,
All right.
I was like, where are they going?
There
Oh,
you go.
no.
Oh no, wait, that's not it.
All right.
It's too large.
The Nidoran that is by the gate is going to try and escape. It got a 16, so it escapes.
Whoa.
And it says, "There they are!" as they're like all fumbling in webs. He is going to hold an action.
Oh, why isn't mine see-through?
Oh, that is a lot of web.
That's a lot of web, yeah.
So
Okay.
I've got the corners caught. If you can just delete yours really quick with the undo.
Okay.
It's not.
I guess it persists there, so this does matter.
There we go.
Okay, there you go. We good?
Good enough.
The
Good
web
enough.
is hard, man.
Okay, then he's probably going to try and get out of this, so he's going to move. Oh, no, he probably can't make it. He was right here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. He can only make it to, like, there. All right, then we go to Sinbad.
He does have to make another deck save.
Yeah.
All right. The plan is working. And then, is there snow over here?
Yes, there is snow. There's snow everywhere. There's like a little path here, but it's kind of in that state where it's still covered in snow, but it's like a pathway that's kind of...
So I know it says I'm not allowed to target creatures, but can I shove a bunch of snow in this Nidorino's face?
It says you can't target creatures.
Yeah,
That you're kind of targeting a creature, aren't
I
you?
know. But it's not doing damage. It's just like throwing a snowball.
Well,
Do you really want to mess around here?
All right, fair enough. I guess it's just time to throw out a T-Jolt at... I'm going to shoot for the Nidorino, the big guy.
all right.
'Cause
It's an
Advantage, yo.
advantage. Yeah, he is restrained.
Abuse the advantage before it's gone. Nice.
Oh,
10.
What'd you get?
10.
10 for
Advantage
the...
abused.
10 for the advantage.
Oh, boy. Well, that certainly doesn't hit.
Yeah. Well, you know, win some, you lose some. I'm gonna go and take cover over here. This is cover, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we go to the next in round. Sigurd.
All right. So, Sigurd is going to, first of all, let's see, how far do I need to be? I'm not too sure how close I want to get, because everyone else is probably not going to get too close either.
No, establish Mechagross
Okay.
to help you.
In that case, he's going to move kind of like right here. I think that's within range. Yeah, he's just going to huck a hand axe all the way from here towards the
Okay.
towards the neat arena.
So that's a little too far, so it's gonna cancel out. Oh no, it made it save, so it's gonna be disadvantage.
Oh, it made it. I thought the neat arena hasn't gone
Neat
yet.
arena, Crow.
Oh, he's doing it in the Knit Arena. Okay, yeah, then
Yeah, the neat arena.
yeah, then that's just a normal hit then.
Yeah. All right. And you know what? I'll activate my giant smite. Might as well. I don't think there's really any reason not to. That's an 18 to hit.
An 18. What's his AC? Okay, yeah, that won't help. It hits.
I hope an 18 hits.
Yeah. Do your damage.
And X is a D6. Yes. 2d6 plus 3 and 8 damage. The
All right.
extra D6 is from Giant Smite.
Your hand axe grazes past this thing and hits its shoulder.
All right.
She yelps out in pain.
By hand axe number 1.
You still have movement left and bonus actions.
I already used my bonus
Oh.
action to Giant Smite.
All right.
So he's big now. And that's all. He's not going to move anymore.
All right, Aiden, it's your turn.
Oh wait, right. Wait.
Or sorry, it's their turn. Yeah, I missed her. All right, she's going to try and get out, and fails.
Yo.
And I don't think they have ranged weapons, do they? No. Well, you see, she was gonna go for a dagger, but you're way too far, and you're slightly obscured from this angle. So, yeah, she's just going to flail there, stuck in the web. Now it's Aiden's turn.
Okay. Gonna have well, that's just after the turn, but basically I'm gonna have my Mechagross just sort of stand by Sigurd to form a wall, basically. And standing behind it, I'm gonna take a shot at the Nidorina.
All right.
This is out of range, so I think it's just standard roll.
Yeah, it's not disadvantaged because it's restrained.
I'm using my Clockwork Amulet for this, just make it a 10. And then add 6. So 16.
Okay, it looks like it was going to hit, but at the last second, she like pulls out a dagger and just deflects it.
Well,
Huh.
Or wait, can't she do that?
Can rogues do that?
is that an uncanny dodge?
We don't know if she's a rogue, guys.
Yes, we do.
No,
The
no,
last
no,
one
that
was a
doesn't work.
rogue.
Yeah, you hit her.
Okay.
Yeah.
The glorious D6 plus 4. For 9 damage.
That'll bring you up to 17. All right, you strike true. Mechagross, is it standing by?
It is effectively just sort of standing there to help blockade.
All right, Sabrina, we go to you.
All right. She's going to move out here, and then she's going to magic missile the neat arena.
All right. Pew 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 it.
3d4 plus 3. 10 force damage.
All right. This magical needles shoot out from Sabrina's stick. Just puncture this Nidorina. It's just taking all the abuse right now. All right. Yeah. Anything else?
Does that count as an action, a spell action, or an item action?
If you want to, if you're looking to cast another spell, or what are you looking to do here?
Well, Yeah, like if I could cast Expeditious Retreat on myself. I don't think I will this turn, but just for future reference.
I believe it still counts as a spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't want to try to pull that later on at a critical moment and it wouldn't
Yeah.
work. So now I know.
All right. So then we'll go to Loki. You probably don't really see what's going on, but it sounds like battle has started. Are you muted? Because I don't hear you.
He's technically not muted.
Okay, we hear you. We hear you now.
Okay, for some reason my mic randomly cuts out.
Huh.
I have no idea why, but anyways, Loki is gonna walk where I indicated on the map, and he's gonna bless himself, Sigurd, and Aiden.
All right.
Cool.
This Loki does a prayer, and this light comes down and just dissolves into you as you feel invigorated. And what entails from that is you just get D4 to saving throws and attack rolls.
Yep, don't underestimate that D4.
Yeah. All right. Is that all you're gonna do?
Yeah.
All right. The Nidorino says, "Get them!" As he breaks out, but he's not gonna get very far in this, is he? What was the fastest way out? If 10, 20, 30, and he has to stop there. All right. The female Nidorans. It gets out. And it's going to go 10, 20, 30. So it's out. Get this off.
Oh wait, the
All right.
box is off.
And the other one, it made it save, so it can get out right here. All right, so we go to the top of the round with the Nidoran male, and this one, it has to make a dexterity saving throw because it's starting its turn in here. It got a nat 20, so it's free, but takes 10, 5, 15. It's going to stop right there. And it's going to pull up one of its legs, and this little contraption on its wrist shoots a crossbow bolt at, I guess Sigurd's the biggest target right now.
Alright.
13... Does it... No, it'll be 16?
No.
It misses you. Goes wide, just shoots over your shoulder. Alright. The other one. The other one gets off the statue and it hides. Not very well. You can totally see, everyone can see it hiding. Just attempting to hide, but it's just behind the statue. Alright. We go to Sinbad. Oh, wait.
All right.
Actually,
I guess I'm going to just pop out and shoot. Since this one seems to be the biggest threat, we're gonna pop out and shoot at him.
her.
Him, her. And 23.
23 is a hit.
Yeah.
All 10 damage. Good zip zap zop.
So as your fire, is this produce flame?
No, this is firebolt, but it's thunder jolt.
All right. So your electricity shoots out from one of your tails, and you probably have like one designated for this. And it just like strikes it in an instant, and it just like kind of pops back and falls to the ground.
The
Blech.
Nidorina? Oh, he's dead.
Oh, I thought you hit the Nidoran female. You hit the Nidorina.
Yeah, They all sound the same.
This one is just a Nidoran.
The Nidoran without an A.
Yeah, okay. Well, it goes down. It just flies back. Drops
Well,
into the
that
snow.
was.
All right, and we're going back undercover.
All right. Sure. Cool. Sigurd, it's your turn.
All right. You know what? Sigurd's not close enough to get advantage, anyways. He's just gonna.
You have bless on you, by the way, in case you didn't hear that one.
Okay. Thank you. Good. Thank you for letting me know. He's gonna move up here a little bit, and he's gonna toss the hand axe at this Nidoran right here.
All
I
right.
think that's close enough.
Do an attack roll.
Okay. 14.
You could add a d4 to that.
Oh yeah.
Everyone.
Uh,
It doesn't matter because it hits.
well,
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 damage.
All right. So you strike it and it hits part of its armor, grievously wounding it.
All right.
All right. Then we will jump to the Nidorina. She is going to try and get out, but fails again. It's just writhing around. It's like, get me out of here! Set it on fire! Unfortunately, they
shoot,
can't
I
do
know.
that.
Oh yeah.
All right, Aiden, it's your turn.
All right. Gross will move up to keep supporting Sigurd, and Aiden's going to fall behind him and take a shot at the Nidoran that
All right.
Sigurd just hit.
All right, make an attack roll.
Between +6 plus D4.
Yes.
Cool, it does work. Well, that's a 26.
That definitely hits.
Wow.
And that's 6 damage.
He plinks down.
Blink.
Ugh.
Non-lethal, of course.
Yeah. All right, Mekaros, you're just using it as a mount right now, right?
I'm actually not on top of him. I am having him basically follow Sigurd while I'm behind the two of them.
All right.
Like, moving up as a wall, basically.
All right. Then we'll go to Sabrina.
Okay. She is going to pop another magic missile on this Nidorina.
All right. Roll your damage, since nothing will stop this.
Poor Nidorina.
13
Nothing
force
will
damage.
stop this.
13? Oh, nice round damage. It's like, why are they all targeting me? All right. You can go to. You're doing nothing else.
Nope.
All
Gonna
right,
stay right
Loki.
there.
Alright, Loki is going to approach. And, boy, do I. Yeah, I think I will. I'm gonna shoot a guiding bolt at the Nidorina.
Okay, you get advantage.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, I get advantage and I get plus to have
Yeah.
a +4 too, so
How many stacks of advantage can we apply on this Nidorina?
alright.
Yeah. Well,
And
that,
fish for the crits. No crit, but still hit.
yeah. All right. So do your damage, and the next hit, I believe, gets advantage.
Yep, so even if she manages to break out, someone
Yeah.
could potentially get advantage. 14 radiant damage.
All right.
Yeah, Loki just touches his holy symbol and fires this radiant bolt from his paw straight at her.
She looks grievously wounded. after that. Well, after all of that, should I say? Okay.
Perfect.
It's the Nidorino. He's like, I'm coming. He got a nat 20, so he's out, and he's gonna get out of here. So that's 10,
Rip.
20, 25, 30. Or no, he's gonna go in this direction. All right. But he can't do anything else because he uses action to escape. The Nidoran females, they're gonna try. Well, Nidoran, she's gonna try and climb the gate. So you see her bounce up this pointed gate and just jump over. And how far is Sabrina away? Oh yeah, definitely. He's gonna make a shot at Sabrina with the hand crossbow.
Alright.
Got a 15 to hit.
Her AC is 15.
Then that will hit you.
Alright.
That'll do 5 points of piercing damage.
Alright, it just kind of... It looks like it's going to hit her, but then a whole bunch of unknown just kind of fly out from nowhere in front of her.
Just make this like barrier in the perimeter around it.
Yep.
5 unknown perish.
All right. So we go to the top of the round with the males. Male number 1 fooling around with the tusk. He gets out. But he has to descend 10 feet. And 20. He's still in it. Okay, but so
Gosh.
all right.
I thought he jumped down and hid one.
Oh no, I came to the conclusion he started his turn in there. Like he couldn't do that. So I just used the stealth roll as him trying to escape, which he didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. The other one is down, so we go to Sinbad.
All right, we're going to pop out once again, and I'm going to twin Thunder Jolt at the 2 guys in the webland.
The Nidorina and the Nitter. The Nitter. It's not counted as restrained right now because it made it save. It makes it save at the beginning of its turn.
All right, well then I'll hit the girls,
Okay.
the blue ones,
The blue ones.
The girls.
the girls. All right, advantage 1, 18,
That hits.
8 damage to Nidorina.
Wait, you might. Oh, okay, yeah. She is looking lightheaded right now.
I think the second one misses the other blue one.
The small blue one?
The small blue one, 11.
That misses. It dodges deftly out of the way as you're.
All right, we're going back undercover.
All right. Top of the round with that's Nidoran male. He's going to try and make a dex save. He failed, so he's stuck there.
Wait,
Wait
that
a
was
second.
Sinbad's turn.
Oh, right. Sorry. Sigurd.
Okay. Sigurd is gonna pull out the handy dandy light crossbow that he's been just handed.
Yeah.
And that is a range of 80. Okay, so he's just gonna take a shot at the Nidorina. That's
All
the
right.
only thing he could reasonably
my gosh.
possibly hit.
You have bless, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
She's
And
like, no. You
Look,
like
man,
wind
yeah.
up your head.
you have bless at advantage.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
999.
He's like, how do I use this thing?
He just drops it.
He
And then it
kind
just-
of fumbles with it in his claws, and then just kind of like takes a shot, but it misses.
Yeah, it's just
So it's kind of
she like breathes a sigh of relief as it misses her.
it goes over her head and plinks into the Walrein statue.
Yeah. Yeah. Now she's unless you want to move, she's going to try and escape.
No.
She can escape. That is a 9. All right. Aiden, it's your turn.
There is no escape.
There
I
is
gotta get
no
in. I gotta
escape.
get in range. So it's a 30-foot mark right there.
Next to the dead Nidorino.
Yes, yeah.
Next to the
It
dead
is. And then we're gonna take a shot at
All
her.
right. I think it's impossible to not KO her.
As long as it hits.
Yeah.
You have blessed
She's-
and you have advantage, so
Oh.
if you manage to miss, I will be impressed.
I mean, I did. Then again,
Well,
I
yes,
don't
but you have
plus
minus
six.
one.
Oh!
Oh.
Don't say anything. Don't say
Oh.
anything.
Here's a chance.
Say it! Don't say
Yeah,
Oh,
there
okay.
you go.
There you are.
It finally hits her, and she succumbs to the wounds and of course, getting KO'd in the webs. Made it non-lethal. Pokemon are a little more durable.
Please do not set it on
And
fire.
then I'm gonna go ahead and just yell at my Metagross to move up and just stay in front of me. So just there.
Trapped in the webs. You hear the Nidorino, "No, Tabitha!"
Tabitha.
All right, we go to Sabrina. I guess it doesn't matter if she's stuck anymore. Just take that off.
She is going to. Let's see here. Yeah, she's gonna move all the way back here, I think. And she's going to firebolt this one.
All right.
Oh, the rebel moved.
Yeah, I should really lock that in place.
The rubble's alive.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Here comes the
19.
stone golem.
19, that hits.
Not a d20, d10. 6 fire damage.
Wow, I rolled 20 damage on my on my firebolt.
Do an intimidation, Sabrina.
Haha. Okay.
Hey, that's not fair.
10.
It thinks she thinks she can get you. She's ready as that crossbow, but yeah.
Oh, bring it on, girl.
All right, we'll go to Loki.
Okay.
Ooh.
First things first. Ranges. Okay. Loki is gonna go over here, and nah, I don't feel like. Kind of wish, but still, he's gonna. Despite the fact that ain't gonna be as effective, he's gonna still toll the dead this Nidorino.
All right.
Wisdom save.
He failed.
Of course, when he is full health, he fails, but I can't hit things that are... Okay, I'll roll damage.
Roll. Nice.
What'd you get? 2.
He is damaged now.
He's like, he sees this radiant flame heading towards him, and he's like bracing himself, and then he just like gets a little owie on his finger. It is the Nidorina's turn. She is going to, the Nidoran.
Yeah, it's impossible.
He's gonna see
She's
you
going to
there.
lie unconscious.
What about the Nidorino?
Surprise. Even though
It's
she
the,
already knew
it's
I
the
was there.
Nidorino and then the Nidoran female.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the Nidorino goes right. Well, just hold that because that's gonna happen anyway. He's going to. He is going to make a run for it. He's gonna jump over the gate. He fails to jump over the gate.
Good.
And yeah, she is running after Sabrina, but then she looks to her right and sees Sinbad there, and then she kind of shrugs and then shoots him with the crossbow bolt. 15, does that hit you, Sinbad?
Shield.
Ting! Doesn't hit you. It's maybe similar to your sister without the unknowns, just like this transparent shield, just see the bolt just plink off of it.
Yeah.
Alright, we go to the Nidoran, and he's seeing his captain flee away, and he's losing morale, so he's gonna first try to get out of here. And he fails, so he's stuck in it. You're stuck. Okay.
Oh, no.
Sinbad, it's your turn.
All right. Yeah, so we're gonna do what I did last time. I'm gonna pop out, twin it again. I'm like, and then we'll do the advantage first, because that's the fun one.
You hitting the Nidoran male?
The Nidoran man.
Alright, Nidoran man. Nidorman.
I almost got a nat 20, but I did not. Got 25.
That hits him.
4 damage. Disgusting. Then I got a 12 on Nidoramph.
A 12, that hits.
Wow.
Or does it? Yes, it does.
Alright, I got an 8, so I don't think that she's shooting anymore.
Yeah, she just kind of flies 5 feet and lands in the snow.
And we're going back into the cover zone.
Yeah. Alright, then we go to Sigurd. It looks like these two that are still standing are trying to flee.
They're both fleeing.
Yeah, well, this one's trying to, and he's trying to.
Okay. In that case, Sigurd's just gonna post up right here next to Mecha Gross and I don't know. He's just gonna take the dodge action
Okay.
in case anything tries to come at him. Tries to get any different ideas.
Alright,
That's his turn.
Nidorina's just stuck there in a web. Aiden, it's your turn.
I mean, the Nidorina's KO'd, so...
Yeah.
Well, seeing that Sigurd stopped, I guess he's gonna stop too.
Alright. Sabrina?
She debates it.
I'm gonna say if you light this web on fire, the Nidorina is dead.
Oh no, she's not gonna light it on fire.
Okay.
I guess she'll let him go.
Okay. Loki.
Well, they're not feral, so he's under no obligation to go for the murder.
Yeah.
So he walks over, he says, yes, run like the cowards you are, and never come back to this temple to desecrate it again. And he lets them leave.
Do an intimidation roll.
Okay. $14.
Okay, we won't. And the Nidorino actually gets over this time, and he just starts running. He hops the gate and starts running. And I guess they're not even in combat anymore. He gets out, and he is just fleeing. You're just gonna let him go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, combat is over.
Hooray!
All right.
Okay.
Sigurd's gonna pick up the hand axe right next to this Nidoran.
Alright, well, now it's the fun part. Where's my loot?
Looting the bodies.
We're looting the bodies.
Okay. Let me, I actually have a loot chart here.
Oh.
Because I knew you would do this.
Sigurd's gonna go collect his other hand axe.
Bree's over here at the other Nidoran.
Okay, so on the Nidorina, this is all generated too. There's 12 copper.
Nice.
We call that 1 silver, 2 copper in the biz.
How many Nidoran are on the ground still?
2.
2?
3.
Count the nail.
Yeah, do they have different? Or are they the same?
One has 8, one has 13, and one has 15 gold.
8, 13, and 15 gold.
Yep. They had more gold than their captains.
Okay.
I'll take the one with the 8 gold just to round off.
Alright.
Okay. 8, 13, 15.
Alright.
And 8 is already gone.
And now the question is, what are you doing with them?
Pile them under the rocks.
The what?
The rocks
That's-
over here. Put them under the rocks.
That
Bury
would
them.
take a lot of work to... It's a
Yeah.
crumble tower.
That seems a bit
I'm-
extreme.
Yes, I know. I'm being facetious.
Okay.
Sinbad's gonna grab up all of the calling cards.
And burn them.
Yes, you could find those cards on them as well.
And then he kind of puts them in a corner over here, and then he kind of tries to get the group to... Like, he puts it them away from the group, and then he kind of tells everyone, the moment I burn those, she's going to know that we're here.
She probably already knows that we're here. She's likely been watching the whole time.
Fair enough, but in case it can listen to us, or if we wanted to try to fool her.
Aiden's actually going to go up towards the statue and try to figure out what was this tusk.
Alright.
I'm gonna go burn the cards before he can touch the thing.
Alright. Yeah, you see this Walrein statue made out of stone with the tusk on the right is the same material, while the left tusk is silver. And Sigurd, I want you to do an intelligence roll, just using your intelligence.
Just a flat intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay. He doesn't have great. Just a flat intelligence is an 8. Aw.
There's something odd about it. You can't put your finger on the silver tusk.
The silver tusk.
Yeah.
Okay.
You,
Alright,
Aiden, you
cool.
remember they were looking around for booby traps, but with how much they were screwing around there, you don't think there was? Or a good one, at least.
There's something off about the silver tusk.
Want to just try to get it out?
Is there any like anything Sigurd can do with his sort of like experience as a smith, or like with smithies, like metallurgy and all that, to help him with this, or is that it? Was that the thing that?
That was all you could really do with this.
Okay.
Yes.
Sigurd will attempt to, first of all, grab it and give it a short tug.
Okay.
Not try full force, of course.
Do an athletics check.
Athletics. Do I still have bless at this point?
Yes. I'll say you can do it for this, and then it's gone.
Okay.
Oh, but it doesn't count because it's not a saving throw.
Oh, right. It's an ability. Right. Bless
Yeah.
is a check or save. Check or a saving throw. Oh, crit.
Natural 20.
25.
So you put your hands on this silver tusk and you give it a good tug, but it's just not moving.
Pull the rock.
Try
Yeah.
rock.
That's what I was thinking.
It's like it's just stuck there. You feel like with your strength it would break off, but it's not.
Oh, Sigurd's gonna look for a button of some sort.
Yes, on the bottom there's a button.
He's gonna press it.
So when you press this button, you hear this, and the silver rod just falls down.
Yep. He kind of looks at it in his hand. It's just a plain silver rod.
It looks very similar to your other rod, except there's a triangular divot on the end, in the shape of the tusk.
It's an immovable
Interesting.
rod. That's why they couldn't
Yeah.
pull it out.
Yep.
Incredible.
On the backside of this, you also notice there is a door with a padlock on it. This old wooden door with this kind of rusted padlock.
on the back.
Sinbad probably noticed
This?
this. Yeah, this orange area.
Okay.
You notice it while you were burning the cards. You want to leave these guys right here?
I was just about to say, does anyone have rope or anything to tie them up with?
I can
Sigurd has
throw
50
another
feet.
web on him.
Yeah, Sigurd could time up as long as we disarm them first.
Yeah,
Take their knives and all that.
take the knives and all
Yeah,
the good stuff.
They
All
have,
the shooty things in their paws.
yeah, they have a few they have little crossbows strapped to their wrists, and they have little daggers. Except in Nidorina, she has a scimitar.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're disarming. You're just leaving them there and tying them up.
For now, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so
While we investigate this, they're still in view at the moment. So
All right. Yeah, you have another silver. You have another immovable rod. It's silver.
Hooray.
I mean, they could.
So yeah, Sigurd would kind of probably explain to the group what it is in the first place. kind of presses the button in midair, kind of lets it go.
Okay.
But yeah. Does anyone want that at the moment, or should he just pocket it?
you should pocket it so you can do an invisible rod climb up a tower one day.
All right, Sigurd has two immovable rods now.
In any case, this has been... we managed to ward off the thieves, so I suppose our next step is to head into the temple and find what we're actually here for.
What about the door with the padlock on it?
I mean, I think at best that's just another way into the temple.
Either way, we are unsure of its location.
Well, it's locked, so it's not like we can do much about it.
Hey,
You
Aiden.
touch it, Aiden.
Hey, Aiden,
Touch it.
over here.
He hops off the Mechagross and walks over.
We've said padlock like 10 times and you didn't hear it.
Look, I was focused on some other things.
Do you think you could try to pick this?
He gives it a once over.
Yeah, you could definitely pick this. You could probably even break it too with how rusted it is. But yeah.
Okay, if he's gonna pick it, Loki's gonna give him guidance.
All right.
Okay.
Guidance the spell or guidance the help
Can-
action?
Can Sabrina use her mage hand to try to help steady him to give him the help action?
I'm gonna say no because
Okay.
that would be more
It was a bit of a
distracting.
stretch.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a stretch. Okay.
Guidance the spell.
Yeah. So it's basically like bless, except with ability checks.
More bless.
All right.
I doubt you'll need this, but Loki will give it to you.
You never know.
Break it down. Break it down.
So it's just a dexterity check, and you're proficient with. You're definitely you're an artificer. You're always.
Mm-hmm.
Dex check plus proficiency. So that would be Yeah. Okay. 5, and then also the D4.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Natural
2
20.
in a row.
So yeah, you. It's not even a. You didn't even really pick it. It's just so decrepit and broken. You kind of work around it that just kind of dismantles the whole lock until it's unusable. It just kind of falls to the ground into the snow.
He just takes the whole thing apart.
Aiden, I said pick it, not take it apart.
Okay, you try to bring me a lock that's not this worn down.
Well, I guess it worked either way. Hey guys, you got it off.
These are kind of wooden doors.
I'll have to inform the Hallowed Flames about this. We might need to replace the lock.
Do you know what's down there?
Not a clue.
Well, I guess we're about to find out.
And she's gonna open the door.
Is
And
this
we'll
not the graveyard?
She's reaching for the door when he says that, and then she looks around.
This isn't really a graveyard. It kind of looks like one, but there's just kind of these 3 statues of Pokemon sitting up there.
I'm not sure if it's a graveyard.
I have to assume it's a crypt of some sort. This is where multiple bodies were buried, correct?
Well, if you mean the Nidoran bodies, I guess.
No.
Imagine they don't count. If I had to guess, this is perhaps a trapdoor or quick way into an alternative way into the main temple area.
Loki, do a religion check, actually.
Oh, perfect. Well, I say perfect, but I'm not exactly amazing with intelligence, but at least I have the prof. 13.
So you know that this isn't necessarily like a graveyard; it's a crematorium, and as Captain Uriel said, the clerics or the flame, well, I guess they're clerics. The clerics and paladins, their bodies were treated as relics, so they were actually mummified, while the devout followers were cremated here. So you imagine there's probably a lot of urns down there, and the bodies you are gonna encounter are former paladins and clerics of the orders.
Okay, he relays that information.
Considering we were told we might have to fight them off and put them to rest, I'm not sure I want to go in there anymore.
Well, they give you a hug, you don't get out of it, and then all of a sudden you lose all of the insides of your nose.
Sid, be quiet.
I guess we're going in the front door.
Okay. So that
You can almost hear the disappointment in the DM's voice.
Okay.
don't worry. There's a large oaken double door in front of you. It's almost rotted off its hinges.
You're gonna have them replace the door too.
Perhaps once everything's over and done with and we've fulfilled our mission, we should work to the restoration of this place.
I'm sure that the Binding Frost have been taking great care of it.
As like a piece of it falls off from the top.
Oh,
It is sad to see a sacred place such as this in such a decrepit state.
All right.
But let's go in.
All right. There's 2 large oaken doors in front of you.
Do they have a padlock?
They do not have a padlock.
All right, push the door, pull the door, whatever the door does.
So
Sorry, I was just gonna joke.
okay, as you push open the door, it makes this horrible noise, and you think to yourself, it's a good thing you didn't open it earlier while those guys were fumbling around with the rod. But it makes this horrible sound as it creaks open, and then before you see something we'll see next week.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
It's a spoiler.
Holy
It's
crap.
cliffhanger. Oh no.
It's not the rod. Don't worry about that.
All right. Yeah, good session. I'm so sorry, Geek, of like you getting totally rocked by those Glaceon. I swear, I swear, I'm not picking on you, and
No, that was fun.
it's just the overland travel is dangerous, and that's
Clearly.
Apparently so.
yeah. But we'll see what they find inside the temple next week, same time, and same guest. Thank you for our wonderful players role playing and making this experience great.
It's always the fun part. You just gotta get the engine warmed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an understatement and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully you recover the Ashen Scepter and everything will go great. That's exactly how it'll go, right?
Yeah.
Not if those ones. Not if those ones have anything to say about it.
Nonsense.
Hopefully
There's
just
no
the
one.
guys outside.
Yeah, the one already happened with that trap.
Oh,
Don't
that,
worry.
oh,
Yeah,
it
see?
actually already
Oh,
happened.
really?
Yeah.
What's that D20 for?
All right. But we'll see you guys next week. Bye.